We're live on the Archie Luxury channel. That's right, guys. It's what time is it now? It is actually pretty early. It's 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. 6 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. I should say. 6:30 a.m. and um it's all looking good. It's all good. We had a very nasty typhoon. Typhoon, that's correct. We had a typhoon here yesterday, and it was pretty damn vicious. Pretty damn vicious. It hit the hotel. I was in quite a tall building, so but it's calmed down a bit. Okay, guys, let me run. We'll just start the intro. Start the intro and start the show. That's right, guys. We'll get the intro going, and we'll start the show. Say hello to all the punters, and it's always good to get a show going. Here we go. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. It's great to see you, and it's great to see you guys on the stream. Well, we've had a very busy night in Honkers. Yes, we have. We had a category a T10. Very, very interesting type of cyclone here. But we survived it. Very noisy, very windy, and unfortunately a little bit of rain. Expecting quite a bit of rain coming this morning. That is how it goes. So yeah, we'll just see how that progresses there. What can I say? So just waking up and getting the morning show happening, which is great. We love to get the morning show on the road. Let's get the link pinned. I got to tell you, we've had a very, very, very interesting couple of days. It's been fantastic. We've had some great shows, and I've really enjoyed it. We had some really good shows. And I'm just pinning the link now. Just going to pin this link. Pin the link. Here we go. Link is pinned. And we got Mike. We got Mike the Snake joining us. Hello, Mr. Snake.
Mike.
How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Just,
hey,
how'd you weather the tsunami?
The
typhoon.
Ooh, it was very choppy. Did
it make the building move at all?
It was shaking a bit, but I think that's more the windows and that than the actual building.
Okay.
Hey, just got a super chat from my good friend Neo. And Neo says here, first super chat for the night, $10. What's the most unsavory thing you had to do during this trip? And do you recommend it to others to try? Look, I had to go down to that Champagne Court old building and see. I was just looking around. It was scary for the punters. I had to get some entertainment. So, yeah, that was the scariest thing. How you been, Mikey? What's going on?
I just got back from the movies. Went to go see that new Denzel Washington movie with a friend of mine, and otherwise, my days are kind of programmed these days. You know, I take care of my mother. I've got the days where my dog trainer comes, and on Saturdays I have my bass guitar lessons. And tomorrow night I'm going to see one of my best friends play in his band. Um, who I've not. I used to roadie for him years ago. He's a world class drummer, and I used to be his roadie. And then I, took a left turn, and we didn't hook back up musically for, as like musician and roadie. But I went to many of his shows and stuff. But now,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna go check out one of his new bands. He's in 3 different bands, and
Wow.
I'm gonna check out his metal band tomorrow night. So I'm excited about that. And otherwise, things seems to be kind of going fairly on an even keel. No disasters, nothing to freak out about. And yeah, no complaints. Doggy's been doing what she's supposed to do, chewing stuff up. um, and yeah, life
Hey, we
is
got
good.
super chat here from NATO. So we've got two Nates. We got Neo and we got NATO. And he is saying, this is terminal. Thank you so much. Is it airport terminal, train terminal, or bus terminal? That's the one that I want to know. This is the Archie Luxury channel, and we are live. Mikey,
Yeah,
I've had a good look around here. There's no bargains, not many bargains around.
yeah.
That
You
is the,
mentioned that.
yeah, that's the big thing.
Did you go in expecting to find some deals on watches and low prices?
Look, I'm always looking around. I'm
Of
always
course,
looking
of
around,
course.
But the prices seem to be considerably higher here, 30% higher than,
Oh,
yeah.
so like like more like American prices, or 30% higher than just like in general, like how?
30% higher than Aussie. Aussie. I'd say that's about the same as you Americans.
Okay, okay. I mean, I
Yeah.
just didn't know if you like did the
You
exchange.
see, what's happened
Is
is our dollar's gone really bad, Mikey. Our dollar's
yeah,
gone really bad. But the funny thing is, it doesn't mean the prices in Australia then go up. They still stay at the same level, even though the dollar is tanking. Does that make sense?
yeah, sure. So in a sense, you're actually paying less for stuff, right?
In Australia, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's right.
but if somebody were to travel there with American dollars, they would exchange their money and lose, right?
Got
A
a
little
little bit
bit
of.
in the exchange.
I'll just see if I can run a little bit of footage for you guys because um, you like to see a little bit. Let's have a look here.
Yeah, do you got some footage of your travails there in Honkers?
Yeah, let me bring this up here. So this was shot before the. Let's just get this up here now. I'll just get this up. Here we go. Let's see if we can see this. Okie dokie. This is the famous Peninsula Hotel in Honkers.
Oh, wow.
So let's have a look at this. I'll show you this. This is the hotel that has the Rolls Royces out the front.
Yes, you said that. You said that. Phantom. They're phantoms because they're long.
Are those customer Rolls Royces or are those company Rolls Royces for executives?
Company.
Cheaper.
Okay.
I think they're long wheelbase ones too at that. Look at the old the colour of it. Yes. It's amazing.
Big, beautiful cars.
There we go. What did you think of that?
Pretty cool.
Now, I've got another video. I'll show you another one. Let's have a look. I'll just show you what honkers really looks like, because I quite like honkers. I'll just oops, where is it? That's not it. Just let me get it. Let me get it. I'm just going to find this. Here we go. Just let me
Bear's
get this.
gone, right? Bear's gone for a week or two, right? And
Yeah, Bear's gone for a little bit. Yeah, that's a bit sad because I love
that's
my
right.
Bear.
Yeah, we kind of ended the show last night like on a low. We just kind of didn't have any direction. And
Okay.
yeah, we need a leader, somebody to kind of
Ah,
guide us,
hey, that's
pull
okay,
up
Mikey.
ideas.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It is fine. Our leaders are out and about doing something different, and that's just fine.
Around it. Isn't it beautiful? This
But
is all
Have a look at this.
this or not. This is all
oh boy, nightlife. Scooters everywhere there, huh?
It is a high. Well, Tesla's here. Yeah. Yeah.
I see a lot of full size cars,
Yes.
Don't know.
even bigger than full size.
Was that good or bad? What's that?
People still wearing masks over there?
No, don't seem to.
Just here's a. Oh, there's Nathan Road. Shit, how did we go through that? That's Nathan Road. Oh, okay.
So this is nighttime, right? This is like some markets here. This is in
Because Nathan goes along from the harbour down to the. Remember?
this is quite a famous watch area. There
Oh
you go.
yeah.
This is the streets, the main streets of Hong Kong. They got double-story buses there. They got
Oh yeah.
really good transport infrastructure.
So you enjoying the food and stuff? The different types of food and stuff while you're there, Arch?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
That would be top of my list. Is trying out different different foods from the different culture.
Yes, exactly right. It's quite interesting. They've got such infrastructure there. Some really good stuff there to look at.
Do they drive on the left side of the road?
Yes, it's opposite to America.
Okay.
Where's the mirror? Which way's the mirror? Oh, okay. Because there was a nice place there that you can go there. There was a holiday place there. I think that was further down.
double-decker bus. Are those tour buses?
And we got Neo jumping on now. We got Neo. Fabulous Neo. We love our Neo.
Right
Hey,
on.
Neo, how are you?
Hey guys. Good. How's it going? How's it going, Mike?
going?
How's it going, Paul? Archie? I'm all right.
Hey,
going
it's
well.
absolutely fantastic.
I have some
Yes,
questions for
sir.
you, Archie.
Yes, sir.
How is the nightlife different this trip than on previous trips?
Okay, so the nightlife, Honkers has got a very busy nightlife. Let me tell you that. There is some really busy shit happening here. There's a couple red light districts. I'm not actually staying in one of them, but there's always, there's always trappings of nightlife there. What sort of nightlife did you like, Neo?
Well, I want to know how many women with red dresses you visited.
Oh, I'm getting a little bit old for that, Neo, and the exchange rate is so bad.
You're not getting old for that. You are not getting old for that. Don't even give me that. Are you saying you didn't dip your sausage in some spicy sauce this entire trip?
Look, I've done some research for the show, but it's one of these things there. We've gone for a different rating. With the Google Analytics, we've got to be a PG program now.
Really? Is there?
Yeah. Okay. So basically, Neo, I'll tell you what it costs. Okay, if you want a lady, it's 500 Hong Kong. It's 500 Hong Kong for a session.
Okay. Like A, B, C style, like A rating, B rating. Like, what if you want like a solid like A rating? How much is that going to cost? I bet it's more.
Okay, that's 2,000 Hong Kong.
That's 2,000. Wow, for an A rating. What are you getting for 500? Is that like a C, C plus?
Well, I'll put it this way. You like cars, don't you?
Sure.
What sort of car do you drive, Neo?
I have an Acura.
Okay. So, a Civic from the late 90s?
Yeah.
What's that? With about 450,000 miles, 300,000 miles on it? That's kind of your 400 Hong Kong for a session.
Wow. I can rub one off better than the Civic can drive me around, man. Come on.
Yeah, £1,000, 1,000 Hong Kong, you're going to get yourself for a session. 1,000 Hong Kong. So let's just have a look at the exchange rate. So 1 USD to Hong Kong dollars. 1 USD is 7.8 honky. Yeah, that's roughly 8 to 1.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So when I quote you those prices, when I'm quoting prices, when I'm saying you're paying 1,000 Hong Kongese for a...
So that's like 800.
No, that's like 80.
Divide by, that's like 125.
Wait, $125 for an A class?
No. So that's a C minus, a C plus. Okay, if you want an A, it's about 500 US.
Oh, okay. So that's kind of like US.
But do you always want an A? Do you really want an A? Something I found enjoyable in life. You just correct me if I'm wrong, Neo. What I've found is that I don't always want to drive a brand new Infinity. I don't always want to drive a Legend, a Honda Legend. I like to drive like a older S2000. I like to drive.
That would be nice. Yeah.
I'd like to drive an NSX. The NSX. I quite like.
Yeah.
The NSX.
I kind of like driving a car that it has been cleaned and washed thoroughly from the last person that was driving.
Even the cheapies are very. Let me tell you a story. Can I give you a story, please?
Yeah.
So anyhow, I'm not going to name any names, but I know this guy who went to this place, and it was really fucking sleazy. I mean, we're talking even the roaches. Roaches are scared there, okay? And he had a session for 500 Hong Kongese, right?
Yeah.
And he was just, you got to be nice. You know what I mean? He said, "Oh, you're really lovely. You're really kind." She didn't speak a word of fucking English.
Yeah.
He didn't speak a word of Cantonese. And, you know, he was just nice sort of guy. And then she pulled out a beer afterwards, and she also gave him a glass of XO cognac.
Okay, that's nice.
See, sometimes you can be in an old Civic and have more fun than you can in a brand new Cadillac Escalade.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely attitude is a major portion of the service delivery, right?
Yeah, different expectations.
So, have you guys gone? Have you crossed the bridge and have you gone over to Macau?
No, we went over to Central. No, Macau. Holy shit! Oh no! I'm sorry. Just hang on. I gotta fix a leak. My room's leaking. Could you just hang on 1 minute?
Okay,
Sure.
I'm holding on.
Water's got in. It's got into the loom. Let me get this. I gotta get a cloth.
Into the loom?
Yeah, he had not a tsunami, but a typhoon happened overnight. So I guess he's still experiencing really serious rain right now. And apparently leakage.
Holy shit, it's been leaking. She's been leaking. Holy shit. Yeah, sorry guys, it's just been so. This tsunami has been this typhoon, you know. I never liked the tofu. I've been staying away. The tofu gods. I don't know. Do you like that tofu stuff, Neo?
No, I hate tofu.
That's you know why they call it tofu? Because it's like a typhoon, because it tastes like shit.
I love tofu.
I kind of think of it as whale snot.
You haven't had it cooked right.
It's a texture thing with me.
Yeah. Well, then there you go. I'm the same way with onions. I don't mind the taste of onions if you puree them, but if you get that onion crunch, like on a hamburger or a pizza, it's over. Like, just put it away.
Do you like those crispy fried onions, Mike?
Yeah, I like onion rings. I can't say I hate onions because I like onion rings.
Oh, this is a bit nasty here. Let me just tell you this. We've got another super chat here. Mike, did you beat Coda and kick her out of your room? No,
I didn't
definitely
beat her.
not.
I didn't put her outside. She was doing some damage to things in my room, eating a shoe.
Oh,
and,
my God, don't do that, Mikey.
I've lost so many pairs of shoes here recently. Luckily, they weren't. All my good shoes are all up real high. So,
Mikey, did you try getting that spray? You can spray on stuff that tastes very bad, so the dogs will immediately stop chewing on your shoes.
I haven't gotten that yet. That's my next buy.
Yeah.
I was thinking of just putting hot sauce in a spray bottle or vinegar in a spray bottle and just spraying those areas. I've been told that works. But yeah, there's probably somebody pre-made something that's works even better.
Yeah, Petco, they have it. I have some friends that have had some success, but I wouldn't put like hot sauce or something like that. That could really.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, spicy stuff can really mess a dog up if they're persistent about it and they actually ingest it.
Yeah, it could really mess her up. I would not do that.
Yeah.
Morning,
Mr.
Arch.
Hoff, how are you, man?
I'm doing all right. See, I'm wearing the uniform, nice pinstriped shirt, just like the Pontiff.
Oh, wow, man, that's great to see you. How you going? We had some fantastic shows there. Lux has been doing a great job.
Was there a morning show?
I think a lot of people would disagree with that, Archie. But I'm not going to get in the middle of those politics. He's your friend. I know he's your friend. But I think a lot of people would disagree that he's doing a great job.
Yeah.
He has many people angry at him for his attitude.
Ooh, that's no good. Neo, you know that, Neo. He really does depend on those he depends on this for his living. This is his full-time gig, and
that's not a matter for anybody but you and him. And I'm not suggesting anything other,
yeah.
But
I'm trying to help him because he was a really cool guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Tries his best, as they say, right, Arch?
Yeah. Look, he ran the show when I was in America. He was there for me when I had some really big tragedies.
Yeah.
But yeah, not everyone can meet. You can't always get what you want. That's always the thing.
I think as long as everybody comes to the Archieverse with the spirit of helping build the community, helping make the Archieverse a fun place to hang out. Yeah, we're gonna disagree. There's gonna be some people that we just don't like. Other people just aren't gonna like you. I mean, that's life. But as long as we all come with the spirit of building a community and not trying to gain status by knocking other people down, I think that's maybe the issue that people have with Lux. Is he's perceived as trying to elevate himself by knocking other people down, and I don't think he needs to do that because you've already elevated him. So he could just concentrate on building a community.
Yeah,
he does have a little bit of a bully in him. I notice when someone's going after like Jake the puppy or some of the other guys, he really relishes in piling on. But I'm sure that's because he gets his own crap and
Hoff,
shit rolls downhill.
Me and you got to get into business. Hoff, I got a pitch for you. They got this coffee called Instant coffee. Man, you don't need an espresso machine. This stuff is amazing.
Really? You look nice and hopped up right now.
I'm just about to go and get myself one of these instant coffees, man. We got to import this stuff back to the Americas.
I'm with it.
So Archie,
you just better hurry up before Bear catches wind. He's out there watching.
Yes, sir.
Archie,
yes, Neo.
Have you gone to Watchbox? Have you gone to Watchbox Hong Kong or any of these other dealers that have opened stores in Hong Kong?
Yeah, look, we've been scouring this. Unfortunately, yesterday they locked the city down because of the typhoon. But man, the watches you see here are incredible. Like you see windows full of stuff. It's really amazing stuff. It's it'll just blow your mind.
Why haven't you gone to Watchbox? They have a boutique there, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, because of the typhoon, they sort of closed. A lot of businesses have closed down. So the good news is, just as I leave, I believe they reopen up.
What? So the typhoon happened. It passed.
How do you know when it's part? Because it's no longer shaking, but it's got 3 days of fucking torrential rain.
Like ahead of you?
I think so.
When are you scheduled to leave? Do you think that's going to mess up your flight potentially?
Yeah, that's a good question there, Hoff. Because if there's no plane tickets out of here,
what do I do? What do I do?
What do I do? That's exactly. It's scheduled. It's still scheduled. Yeah, it's scheduled. It's okay. Yeah, it's scheduled. I think the airport's opening. You can always hope it opens, can't you? You know what I mean?
Yes. Archie, we got a super chat. Loose Goose. Oh,
we got
wow,
a super
look
chat.
At that painting of you. You see his avatar?
Yeah. That was somebody had sent that in. Loose Goof, $5. Lux, $5. Lux was lauding his 5,000 candle hoard over the chat the other days. Any candles currency in some parts? Are candles currency in some parts of the world?
Like the Dutch with tulips?
Exactly right. Why not? Give it a squirt indeed. What do you think, hey? Give it a squirt. I'm just going to grab that instant because I have just woken up. In Honkers, it's just gone 7 o'clock.
Okay.
It's 7 a.m. And we like to give some value to the Honkanese here.
The Honkanese? Is that what they're referred to?
By the way, That one interesting delicacy I didn't realize I would enjoy so much is roast goose. The goose, you know, what's good for the gander is good for the what's good for the gander is good for the goose. They have goose. What's a goose? That's a male duck, is it? A
No,
goose is
goose is like a large duck, or more akin to a swan.
Right.
They peck the shit out of you, don't they?
Oh,
They
yeah,
also
yeah.
Yeah,
vicious.
yeah.
Very vicious.
They can. They'll chase you around, and yeah, they can be very aggressive.
They can be very vicious critters.
All
That's
right.
what
You can go
I'm
get
gonna
your
get this.
coffee,
get it.
and I'll talk to Neo about his celebration dial. How's it going, Neo?
Hey, pretty good, Huff. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you liking the new OP?
I only wear it in my house. I haven't had a place to go celebrate. I thought about wearing it to work, but then I thought, I don't know about that.
Why, you think anyone would kind of know why it's special? Or you just don't like the idea of wearing a Rolex, like it's too fancy for work?
Yeah, I mean, I go into places as an independent consultant. I don't have the backing of a big company, so I have to negotiate my rates and everything.
Yeah. And so everyone will think you're kind of squeezing them with the Rolex on the wrist, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I've had that situation where I was once arguing with a director because my contract was up, and I said, look, I'll renew, but there needs to be a rate increase. And this guy didn't want to budge. And I was kind of stunned because I kind of gave them a deal to get myself in there, looking for long-term work. And but like we were just like going back and forth, negotiating back and forth. And this guy was not budging. And then he finally broke down and he gave me the reason. He's like, look, you just walk around here wearing your Rolex. I'm not going to give you more money. And I turned to him and I said, well, I'm not wearing a Rolex. I'm wearing an Omega. It was like, like the first gen Omega Planet Oceans that were orange bezel, aluminum bezels with the orange numbers. That's what I had on. And he thought it was a Rolex. And because he thought it was a Rolex, he did not want to give me a rate increase.
I've gone through something similar too, where I was talking about compensation to my boss, and then suddenly my, well, maybe if you weren't buying so many watches or something like that came up, and it really pissed me off because one thing has nothing to do with another. But I totally see as an independent contractor how that could be a big issue.
I had the opposite happen. I had a boss come in wearing a Panerai, and I was like, wow, cool. You're into watches too. Awesome, dude. And he came to me later, 3 weeks later, and he said, I can't lie to you. It's a fake Panerai. And so
there's been many fake Panerais. I mean, there's a famous watch dealer out there that a long time ago, we know had an account on the Panerai replica forums, and Archie knows who this dealer is very well.
Really?
Yep. Yeah.
We don't need to talk about it.
You know what?
It's been a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't like to throw. A lot of people have. I'll be honest with you. A lot of people entered the hobby by staying on the periphery fringes. You know what I mean? And I mean, look, a lot of people. I'm not a big fan of. Actually, I was just talking to my friend yesterday. A lot of people came and said, "Do you want a copy Rolex, copy Cartier, copy Montblanc?" And he said, "Why would you buy a copy?" And I think the thing is, a lot of people do it just to get the feel, the chic of it. But it's one of these things. You're really better off not to do that. There's so many good. Like if you're really into the hobby, you realize Rolex is more than just the recognition and the status. It's more I like the utilitarianism of it. Does that make sense?
Yes, very much so. We got a super chat, ABC.
Here we go. Super chat from ABC. Mike the Snake. Would you consider taking Coda for a drive and driving off? Ooh, no.
No.
Hey, Archie. So some of the people in America may have seen this in the news the last day or so, but you probably haven't. So there's a state in America called Nebraska.
Yep.
And in the state of Nebraska, the cops pulled over a guy who had a massive bull riding in the
Oh
passenger
yes,
seat of his car.
I saw that. He was
You
in
saw
a
that?
Chevrolet, a Caprice, I think it was.
It was so hilarious. I saw the photos. I was like, that's just insane.
Oh, I got to look that up. I haven't seen that. That sounds funny as hell.
It's like a massive bull. It's like this massive bull, big gigantic horns, and the guy like had to rig the car so that it could hold it there. But he was just driving around with it.
It would have been funny if he rigged it to make it look like the bull was driving.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
Mike,
actually.
did you see that?
I'm just going to pull it up now because I was actually. Let me tell you something. We're always doing research on this show here to bring in the
look who we
best.
have here. Lolex.
Hello. What's up?
What up, bud?
What's going on?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? How's it going, Lolex?
God.
What are we looking at here?
This is the car with the bull in it.
Okay, is this an inside joke I don't know about?
Archie's carpool in.
Oh, okay.
This guy just got pulled over in Nebraska.
Holy shit!
That is insane. Look at those horns.
I've seen Cadillacs with big. Oh, this guy's got the big horns on the front of his car too. I've seen that, but I've never seen the whole animal.
That almost looks like a bison or something too. Arch, we got some super chats going. Nick M.
Nick M, $2. How often do you see Rolex on the wrist in honkers? Let me tell you this. You see, I reckon every second or third wrist has a Rolex on it. What you find common is a lot of Datejust, steel Datejust.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I feel like those vintage Datejust you'll see a lot on people because they're easily attainable and relatively cheap in comparison.
Yes.
And we have the great Basil's Beezels. $20.
Basil's Beezels, $20. Minotaur riding shotgun. Feed the beast.
Hey, Basil's. Basil's is a great guy.
Yeah, he's the man. He is one of the unsung heroes of the Archieverse. Super happy to have him.
I'm kind of starstruck right now because I got to be honest. Back when the other channel was friendly and I would visit, the only two people I really wanted to see were Hoff and Lolex. And
hey,
Chronos would make an appearance. I swear, I'm not just saying it because you guys are here now. You guys were really like the two guys I wanted to see.
Oh, thank you, Neo.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bud. And always been a huge fan of your trolling and super chats and always keeping everyone in line. Lolex, did you know Neo got a celebration dial, OP41?
No way, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Do you have photos?
I did an unboxing back here on this channel, but
oh shit. Okay, I gotta go back and take a look.
I have to take a photo of it.
Yeah, you definitely should. There's a lot of people have been asking.
That's amazing, Neil. Congratulations.
Thanks.
How does it compare in person compared to the photos online? Because it's one thing when you see the photos, but
it's the color. The colors are brighter. It makes me like. It just makes me feel good. It makes me smile. It's like happiness and joy embodied in a watch, as far as I'm concerned. That's that. I've never really had an OP before. I've seen OPs, I've held OPs, but I started looking at this OP and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is like a solid watch with this bezel sort of welded on top, and then there's a dial. Mm-hmm. It's pretty weird when you see like what an OP actually is. It's like, yeah, it's just,
yeah. But, I'm a big fan of the OP line personally. Like I wasn't for a long time, and I've had a few, but I held the green dial recently, and that's when I really realized how great the OP line is. Like when you get those cool colored dials, they're fantastic. I love them. The clasp, I will say though, not a big fan of the clasp. I wish it had the flip lock on it, but
You know what's annoying? The Sky Dweller has the same clasp as the OP41. I don't understand on such a premium watch that they don't at least put an easy link on it.
I agree. I feel like all Rolex should have easy links. Am I crazy for thinking that? Every Rolex should have an easy link? Yeah.
Hey, Rolex, I wanted to pick a thought with you.
Please.
Now, Rolex behind the scenes was asking me what do I think of the new Cermet? And I don't understand. You're not getting rid of your one, are you?
Okay. The only reason I was asking is because my AD floated the idea of potentially getting one down the line. So I kind of started playing in my mind, well, if I got one, I would sell my black sub. But I was thinking about it, I don't know about you. I like my sub. I
love the black.
I love the black too. I love the black too, but the new green is pretty nice. You got to admit.
Yeah, Rolex, do you follow Chris Negroni?
Yeah, he got one.
Yeah, he got the new Mark II. It really looks cool.
Yeah, I don't think Negroni likes me right now, but I like him, so congratulations.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of his content. Takes amazing pictures, and
his videos are. I can't believe he's not bigger than what he is. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I know
he should have 100,000 followers on YouTube.
No, I agree. And the photos. He bought a Leica. Archie has a Leica Q2. Takes such amazing photos.
Yeah.
Wow, he's got a Leica Q2.
Yeah.
Is that an SLR type camera?
No, Leica's got their own. I'll be honest with you, they're not really that great for close-up, but macro photography, I don't think the Q2.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're like they're a very expensive camera. They're
like $6,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm in the market. I'm in the market for an action camera, so I want to start a channel doing my lathe artwork, and also be able to transfer over and use it for doing live streams while I'm riding, and take you guys on a ride on the back roads of my local back roads and stuff. They're totally amazing,
and we can see you doing some hooligan tricks on the back roads.
I can ride a power wheelie. I can't balance on the back tire and do like extended wheelies, but I can do power wheelies. Just because the bike's got enough power, fourth gear, it'll pull the front wheel off the ground. So I can
fan the clutch a little bit, and that puppy
all I gotta do is give it the gas, and I can ride the wheel 4 inches off the ground until I need to shift, then drop it, and it'll lift right back up, and I can do that. But I don't dare attempt the full, stunt bike ride, the wheelie type thing, because I'll just go right over the back, and then, did that once a long time ago, learned the hard way, and don't even attempt it now. Especially,
I don't think the lens comes off on a Q2. It's a fixed.
No, it doesn't. It's a fixed lens.
Yeah, and it uses a 28mm Summilux.
They actually came out with the Q3 that just recently launched, like in the past month.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali, 20 pounds.
Nice.
Here we go, Muhammad Ali. And he says, the Mark II Cermet is amazing. I was lucky to get one in June. No Pepsi yet from my AD, but the Cermet shows he still cares. You betcha. And I love that watch as his avatar. Look at that watch.
Yeah. It's a Yachtmaster 42 white gold on Oyster Flex.
I like the Yachtmaster 2, or Yachtmaster 1.
Yeah, I was talking to someone, and I didn't realize that, the Yachtmaster 42 actually has its own a special Oyster Flex band that's actually wider than any of the others because it's 42 mil. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like the black bezel.
Yeah, that matte black bezel is amazing.
I like the raised numbers. That's the only bezel that they make that has the embossed numbers raised instead of either just flat or indent.
Yep.
Yeah.
scribed
Call me
in.
crazy. Call me crazy, but I wish every Rolex came with an Oyster Flex option on it. Like I wish I could buy my Submariner and get an Oyster Flex on it because I love that they're so comfortable in real life to wear. It might be top heavy actually on the Submariner, but still, that'd be a great option.
Oh, Mr. Surdy, how are you, sir?
No.
Hey, Surdy, how are you?
I think his audio's not functioning. I must admit, I think Surdy's a much better piano player than myself.
Sorry, mate, my signal went funny then. I didn't hear what you said.
That's okay.
Oh, Surdy, Danny, you play piano?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I wasn't aware.
Yeah, he did a
Very
nice
talented.
video. Yeah, no, I think he's much more accomplished than I am.
Doesn't matter, does it, Mike? There's no competition. I don't know, Mike. I seen a video of you and JJ's playing piano and singing Easy Like Sunday Morning. So I'd say you what better one.
Yeah, it's just been so long that I've had extended exposure to the piano. You know, once you play consistently for a while, it comes back to you. And the fingers start falling correctly where they're supposed to, and you stop missing notes and playing the wrong notes and stuff like that. But when a long period of time goes by and then you sit back down, and it is like riding a bike, and it's not. You got to kind of get back into the swing of things. Plus, but at this time, I'm trying to learn the bass guitar, so I'm taking lessons. Bass guitar lessons.
What kind of bass guitar do you have, Mike?
I got an Ibanez.
Okay.
Ibanez is a good make, that.
Yeah.
GR 300 E. It's a lower echelon Ibanez, but it's a fine bass. It's got upgraded pickups, active pickups. My teacher said the pickups in the guitar were worth just what I paid for the guitar.
Hey, Arch, what's going on in the comments with Lux and Sirocco? I thought those two were friends.
I thought they are friends.
Oh, we got drama tonight?
He just keeps coming on, and I have to stop the show because he keeps giving me a strike. So, Archie, if you could please ban Sirocco, please, because he's interfering with the Archieverse.
Oh my God! You do the best tea and tickers, by the way.
Yes.
He does the best tea and tickers
Remember
in the
what
game.
we were saying earlier in the stream, Archie? I mean, there's stuff like that going on. Like, you should talk to Lux.
Yeah, I'll have a chat with him.
It's not
just
Archie,
is it okay if I ban Neo, because he keeps getting the channel a strike? He's too opinionated.
Oh my God!
But we love our Neo. Neo.
I think everybody's in a bad mood today. Tim and me got into it on the Oshin channel today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just went on to say happy birthday to Oshin because I saw it was his birthday, and Tim started flipping out.
Get out of here.
Tim was so mad. Well, apparently Tim's going to come to LA and beat my ass. That's what he said. So, yeah. Tim goes, I'm going to beat his ass. He's in a lower weight class than me. I go, Tim, you're 5'7", and I'm not. And you're 300 pounds. I'm not nervous.
You're threatening a lot of people lately.
Dude, yeah, he's like off his. And then I popped on the stream right now. He's on an edible right now. So he must just be like tripping out. But yeah, apparently me and Tim are gonna fight. So I'll stream it, guys.
I don't.
Hold on, let me hear this, Arch. What'd you say?
Dollets. You were nothing but friendly to me. Like even when you weren't on my stream, you were always cool. We always had. I was always appreciative for having you on.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he gets so possessive and nasty when, things haven't worked out. You're not there anymore. But why do you need to get nasty? What?
Because I'm not allowed to come here or talk to Watch Nicholas.
You're a fucking grown man. You can go where you want.
Yeah, if I do that, I'm the enemy. He did that to Mental Jock. He banned him just because Mental Jock went on watching Nicholas's stream once. He said, "You're done."
To play video games. All they did was play video games.
Yeah.
They didn't even
What
talk.
a fucking world.
Tim plays one too many video games because now apparently he's a boxer, and now we're gonna fight when I. Apparently now I'm gonna fight when I see him. So yeah, I'll live stream it, guys. Don't worry.
Hey,
What's a welcome grown adults fighting over nothing, man. Wow.
I need to talk to the Neo because Mr. Neo, your account has been compromised. You need to transfer your funds to our holding account. My colleague John Smith is here to guide you, please.
Says this is correct. Can you send me like
Frank the Tank, $5. Hong Kong has the best wonton noodle soup. You should try some. Yes, sir. I will do that. Yes, sir. Frank the Tank.
I just
Thank
actually
you, Frank.
had some noodle soup.
I had some amazing
Mr.
soup yesterday.
Say a transaction on your credit card you've been trying to do this guy lady by. Correct.
Well, Lex, you still coming to watch time?
Yeah, I am. I got to get my tickets and everything in place.
Yeah, and definitely get tickets to watch time. I heard it's like
Yeah,
Friday night sold out.
Friday's done already, so I got to get my Saturday and Sunday ticket. I was waiting for my taxes to come in because I thought I had to pay this year, but I'm all in the clear according to the accountant, so
Nice.
I'm good to go.
It seems like Saturday is the big day where a lot of people are coming.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah.
John can help you with the tickets, Mr. Lolex.
Really?
I can help you very good, with the tickets. You just send me Amazon or iTunes gift voucher and I will sort out the travel tickets for you. Is this correct, Mr. Rolex?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
By the way, am I the only one like fascinated with that Apollo? I believe Apollo 8 dial of that Omega that Frank the Tank has in its avatar.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, it looks so cool in person. I've seen it at my Omega boutique. Yeah,
I've never given it a chance, but I need to see it in person.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool looking.
I've been itching to put my Speedy on some sort of strap. I don't know why. I keep thinking about it.
Do you have Omega straps?
I have a bunch of straps.
You know who's got some great straps is Theo and Harris. I had one of his.
Is it good quality?
Oh, very good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My
Theo
reach out to
Harris is
Christian.
good.
Very good for a very reasonable rate.
They
You have the
dress you
link
as
end,
straps,
right,
though,
Arch?
Archie,
Yeah.
Yeah, Archie. Is there a promo code I could use? Archie 20.
Hey, we got a super chat from John C. $2. Lolex, why did you bail when Archie was in LA?
Tim told me I couldn't. He said if I went, I'd be in big trouble.
I met you. You came up to my room at Vegas. Remember that?
Yeah. How could I forget? It was a magical night. It was one of the best nights of my life, Arch. Come on.
I gave you so.
We
I
laughed.
gave you.
I hope you
gave
slept on your back, Lola.
Dude, we laughed, we danced. It was beautiful. I was a little too drunk up there, but that's fine.
Arch, you should have seen the room Lolex got. I think it was the first time they went to
Yeah,
Vegas,
the night I got scalped on blackjack. I lost $100 so fast. I've
the
never
night you
lost my
split face cards.
Listen, when you're going down a hole, the only way up is to go big. But yes, I split face cards. That was so stupid. Why did I do that? I'm so fucking
Oh,
mad.
you live and you learn. Loose goose, Arch.
Here we go. Loose tooth, $2. Mike B. Wary, alternate lave masters. There you go.
Hey, Sirocco, why don't you jump on if you got a chance? I'd love to hear some context of what's going on in the chat. Seems like a lot of dramas spewing up.
Yeah, it's a dramatic day.
Yeah.
Can all turn dramatic grown men arguing and wanting to fight over nothing.
Yeah, and apparently O'Sheen doesn't like me either, which is crazy.
Oh, really? He went
Yeah,
at you?
O'Sheen doesn't like me either. I was like, what the fuck? I'm just saying happy birthday, you dick. Oh,
Danny,
man,
100 grand of your
That's what
money,
you get for
100
trying
grand
to
of
be
my
nice
money.
to an
Let's
asshole
get
like
into the ring, sort this out.
Exactly. You can't be nice to anybody. It's crazy.
Hey Lolix, if
Yeah.
you and Tim really end up doing like some sort of sanctioned boxing match,
Yeah.
I would pay you $1,000 if you anoint me your champion and let me come box as a substitute for you.
Oh, like an avatar or like a sub-in? That'd be good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Can you do you have a beard? Can we paint it black?
No,
You
like
have to look like me.
like you would just anoint me as the knight that will fight for your honor, and I'll go in and fight him. And
That
I'll
would
give you
be.
$1,000.
You give me $1,000 for it?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
And then
I'm a
you
little
could stream
nervous.
it. You could.
I'm a little
By the way,
nervous. Yeah.
Lolex, don't feel bad. A bunch of people guilted me into messaging Tim at least a congratulations for the 1,000th show, and I
got that same message.
I swallowed my pride and was like, you know what? Like, let me just send him a message on WhatsApp.
You guys are so weak. You broke down.
No, Neo.
No,
I got the same message, and I
got
for the same thing.
multiple.
Yeah.
I got
really?
literally from a half dozen people, and I was like, you know what? It is a milestone. Whatever. What's the harm? And then it went unread, or he read it, no response, and I'm sure it's going to be pulled up on a show and used against me and all that stuff. But
Tim is very good about that.
Yeah, I know. I'm a sucker at heart.
They tried to get me on the show. Can you believe that?
Well, you know what?
Oh my God!
I told them to get F.
Yeah, Bear too. They OC messaged Bear, and Bear said, "I hope it's his last."
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, his response was.
He really is delusional, man. You got to go look.
Arch,
yeah.
We got a super chat, John C.
Let's go.
John C. Thank you, John C. $2. Here we go. Lolex, maybe get a tailor, and people will like you. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's talking about. Oh, thank you, guys.
Yeah,
I think this is probably one of Timmy's trolls. That's okay.
Yes.
They're giving money to Arch. That's all that matters. I'm mad. I super chatted Oshin, and he was like bitchy towards me. That pissed me off. Damn it.
There's no need to be like that.
Sucks,
you know
exactly. When the hand that feeds you bites you.
It's just crazy.
You get bitten by
that's
the
why
hand
I wouldn't go. I wouldn't subject myself to a live stream or something like that, because you know exactly where that's gonna go. But like I said, the one thing, Tim did a very nice thing when my father passed. He had sent me a nice message and a PayPal for flowers from the community and stuff. Yeah. Listen, it was such a tough part of my life. Like, that's something I'll always have a soft spot for. So I felt it was right. Like, the least I could do is send the message. But like I said, you know exactly where
it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Well, either way, we'll see what happens. Apparently, I don't know. Tim's not going to show up here, but that would be hilarious if he did.
Oh, we got Toyota Mo.
Yeah.
Toyota Mo, $2. I skipped Timox 1,000s for Archie's 1 millionth show.
Yes,
thank you.
As did I.
Oh, let's go. The Tim.
So Alex, tell me this. How's the fucking Porsche going?
What fucking colour is it? Greyish green? Bullshit.
Got the fucking Porsche.
Oh my God.
You still got the partial in it. Alex. I love you, Alex.
I love you, Alex. Fuck me, Dad. I don't know how you guys are so good at impressions. I'll never get it as much as I practice.
Half your IP is expensive, but
yeah.
Oh, you're running the fucking run flex.
I need to get it on a NATO.
Hoff, how's the AP, the Chrono? How are you liking it?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah?
I'm actually wearing the music edition today.
Oh, nice.
I plan on wearing the Chrono for the rest of the weekend.
Nice.
Very nice.
Did I hear it right over there? You were on about you were thinking of getting rid of music edition.
Oh, please don't.
No way.
Please don't.
I must have heard it wrong then.
I would never get rid of.
I was going to say, I thought it was a bit strange.
No, I love the music edition. I'm actually
you never sell that. You never sell that.
Yeah.
No, September 9th, I actually have a slot. I'm going to the AP boutique to get a custom strap made for the music edition. I want to get something that's non-rubber and maybe I'll get like my name or something on the sides. They were telling me they actually are going to start letting you customize your watches. Like you could get whatever, a saying or something engraved on the rotor. I think what they're trying to do is make like try to get you to make your watch unsellable, so you know you have it forever, no great deal.
Personalize it.
Yeah.
Could you not get some like music notes embossed in strap?
Well, what I was thinking is I always loved the AP Vampire. You ever seen that one? The offshore? It has a really cool black and red strap. Hold on, I'll pull it up. It's one of the older APs that I
that was one of the beautiful things about having Marco here. Marco would pull it up for us.
Quick. Hold on.
Marco, pull it up.
You know, it's tough to find a good picture of.
Yeah.
Is it me or is Mike's light flickering in the background?
No, it's okay.
By the way,
jumping up.
ABC, I want to thank you for my nomination. I didn't get a chance to.
No, not at all.
Much appreciated, my friend.
You're a valued addition to the Archieverse.
No, those are my special effects.
Oh, it's corners. She keeps jumping up and switching on and off the lights and shouting, "Jingo, motherfuckers!
Jingo!"
Hey, Mike,
so isn't this a cool looking?
Over by Healdsburg?
Oh, that's gorgeous.
What's that?
Do you live close to Healdsburg?
I do. I grew up in Healdsburg.
You did?
Yes.
I've gone to Healdsburg many times. Like,
oh yeah,
dozens and dozens of times to party at a vineyard.
Very cool. I actually graduated from Healdsburg High.
That's nice.
Huh. Do you ever go to that Mexican place that's famous for like tacos and burritos? Like when you first come into the town there. It's like
there was one called El Sol. I don't know if it's still there.
I haven't been there like in 3 years. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, I honestly, I haven't been to Healdsburg proper in a really long time as well. When I was
had fires up there a few years ago. Like a lot of the vineyards.
Tell me about it. No, they had that 1,000,000-acre fire up near Healdsburg. That's what kind of got me prepped with all my valuables ready to go. And then
was on fire.
When the fire happened here at my house, I was able to load my car and my dog and be gone in 5 minutes because a month before that, the Healdsburg fires had kind of gotten me freaked out. And so I consolidated everything and was ready to go. Fire season right around here is really terrifying.
Yeah. So they were building a casino up there, like when I was kind of last there. Did that ever get finished?
Yeah.
The casino?
It's River Rock Casino. It's there and active and
is it any good?
Yeah, it's a great casino.
Nice.
Hey Art, so see the strap I have up right now? So
yeah,
I like this.
My contact at the AP boutique had a mock version. Because he knew I liked the vampire, and he created a mock one where it had like a crocodile or some type of leather on where the black is, and then on the inside it was another leather stitched in with red underneath that I thought was really cool. And then they could put like your name or whatever underneath, and all the kind of accoutrements. You can go as crazy as you want to go with these straps. So I'm excited to go check that out. Yeah, I think it could be cool to kind of make it a little more formal, you know, because with the offshores with the rubber strap always seem very sporty, but I think when it gets colder in the winter months or something,
would you get a diver? Would you get the diver next?
You know, I do like the diver, but I just feel like it would be duplicative of the music edition being a 3-hander. I like I have a diver in my Sea Dweller 43, so no reason to. And let's be honest, the AP diver is probably rated for 100 meters at best.
Yeah, fair point. And would you really take it diving?
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't feel comfortable.
I got to tell you, that's an amazing position to be in. 2 APs, that's incredible. They are two, and you've got 2 really heavy hitting APs.
Well, yeah. Two nice. I have a nice modest AP collection.
Would you get your wife an AP?
She's inquired that same thought. We'll see where it goes.
The thing I like about your APs is they match your personality. Like you're not, you're not the guy who just went out to go buy an AP to buy an AP. You found something that like said.
Well, it's actually, I don't know if I ever told the story on here. When I was getting, I think it was my Pepsi. No, it was when I got the Cermet. My wife was getting annoyed because she thought I was buying the same watch over again with like the Sea Dweller, the Pepsi, then the Cermet. They kind of look similar because the faces. So if you're not really a watch nerd and understanding the complications, she was like, why don't you just finally get an AP? I know you want to get an AP. And I was like, well, I'm not going to be able to get a Royal Oak. And there's just nothing in the line that speaks to me. And then 2 weeks later, they announced the music edition. And that's when I jumped on it. So it was really kind of karmic timing.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's an awesome
Kismet, as they say. I am a little bitter, though, as I think about it, that I didn't get any kind of gift with my chrono this time. You know, when I got the music edition, they gave me a bunch of nice tchotchkes. You got the hat.
Wait a minute.
Bluetooth speakers. And then
it might be on its way still, but Huff.
They gave you 2 APs. That's the gift.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I know. That's where you get spoiled. That's where you end up getting spoiled.
You want some trinkets as well? Like
I did get. They gave me another one of these travel cases too, Arch, a black one, the newer model.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Those are really great. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this one might even be real leather. I can't tell. Actually, it's probably not. It's probably EU leather.
I'm a little bit on Hoff's side. Like after seeing like some of the trinkets that Rolex has, even when they sell me a watch, I'm still thinking, come on, give me something.
Well, it was so funny. It was so funny. JJ was laughing because he was there when I got my chrono. And I was like, so what's up? You got an umbrella for me? He's like, why? It's not raining outside. And I was like, all right, then what about a keychain? He's like,
come on, give it up.
We don't do that. We only did that for the 50th anniversary models.
And then, I'm still chasing that Rolex cologne. It's been 5 years. I can't get the goddamn bottle. I'm so mad.
I have my favorite. Where's my Rolex thing? I got the 904L steel Swiss Army knife.
Oh, the pocket one?
Yeah, when I got my meteorite.
Ooh, I love that one.
That was a nice score.
I love that knife.
Oh, I don't know what the hell.
Have you had to sharpen it ever?
No, I haven't. I haven't used it, but I would say the one thing I was kind of a little disappointed is that it didn't have a spring bar tool. I thought it would be a really cool addition if
that would be awesome.
That. It's just like it's like a classic. What do you call that one? The one with the nail file and hold on, I'll see if I can find it.
Is it the Porter? No, it's not the Porter, is it? I forgot what it's called.
Well, look, I've always kind of thought of you as having like a little bit of a quirky brand, sexier watch.
Like what kind?
I'm not really sure, to be honest, but you know, but you know, like I would say, you know, like maybe like a Laurent Ferrier or
like Beauvais or something.
I think Beauvais. No, you're like 80 years too young for Beauvais.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Those fucking lugs, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I have been toying around with the idea of getting a Reverso. I don't know if that falls within what you were thinking, Neo, but I would love to get some sort of Reverso at some point. Definitely, like as a good dress watch.
Like I was thinking, like me, and not that I think that this is the watch for you at all, but like, I guess when I say quirky is like, what if you got like an H. Moser that was Vanta Black?
Ooh,
like something like that.
Vanta Black.
Well, I mean,
Vanta
but
Black.
like, you know, like you're this young guy in LA, cool car. You're out, like, you know watches. You know watches, and you're able to that this watch exists. And
you know what, Neo? I like that watch, the Vanta Black H. Moser. That's a very nice watch. That is right up my alley too.
Like you could wear that in LA downtown on any
Yeah.
weekend night, any event, and you'd be the bomb.
Hey
Man.
Neo, would you be robbed for a Grand Seiko in downtown LA?
Maybe depends on how much
You'd be robbed for anything. Anything
Would
of
they be
value.
dazzled by the jiu-jitsu polishing?
I was getting nervous. I thought I lost it, but I
Hi.
found it.
You may be able to fight them off with the jiu-jitsu polishing.
You know, I feel like
See-
a lot of those stores are overhyped. Oh wow,
See, it comes in this like little leather.
that's so cool. Can we see the
pouch
knife?
with
Well, that's an
crown.
AP. Oh,
Yeah.
Rolex.
No, it's a
Rolex.
It's a 904L.
Let's take a look.
Wow.
That's not a
Whoa.
knife. That's a fucking knife.
That's a fucking knife. What,
Jeez, it's
Shank
kind of
them up,
strange
man.
that it's
Shank them up.
in metal there without the the side covering in green.
Yeah,
I thought it
yeah,
was
yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would be green
Wreck 'em
too.
on up.
Here, I'll show
Two
you.
on the,
Danny,
two
shank
on the
'em up,
nose
man,
for
shank 'em
Rolex.
Fuck, I
So
will
it's
wet
just a
this guy up.
typical, like, mini-
So it's it's just like a basic type of
Yeah.
Swiss Army knife. Still very cool.
yeah, absolutely. And you could feel like it feels like super premium, and I love the little sheath for the pocket.
Hey, who we got here? We got Chris. Machine
Chris,
Gun
What's up,
Chris.
guys?
Hey,
I'm having
Machine
another
Gun Chris.
cigar, so I'll
Chris,
mute when
are
I'm not
you
talking.
living in Astoria? Are you living in Astoria now, Chris?
No. I actually just got back literally from New York City. I just walked through the door, lit up a cigar, relaxing.
Oh, I thought somebody said
But
that you were in
I am
Astoria
working
now.
in whatchamacallit, in
Forest Hills?
No, I'm in Philly still,
Oh,
but I'm doing the commute back and forth. Say what?
Dang.
Arch, this was my other
I'm in,
Rolex tchotchke I got.
in Queens.
This
Oh,
is
what's
a
the
pouches,
Rolex?
really cool.
Those
Sorry, let's have a
pouches are
look at it.
great. But
Oh, give us a look.
aren't they not great for
Oh,
holding the watches though?
yes.
So no, this one's actually I found very good.
Is it?
So it has
Yeah,
like
I've seen
pocket.
those.
You open it up, and then you put the watch on here,
Mm-hmm.
and then it holds in there. I'd say it holds like the 40 mil stuff a lot better. The Pepsi or the Sea Dweller is a little tight in there.
Yeah.
But I really love that this holder. I use it a lot.
That's so cool. That's so cool. That's such
Yeah.
that's a good piece of swag.
Yeah. Those are my only two after 6 watches. My only two tchotchkes you got. But I'm looking forward to when I got my music edition. About 2 weeks later, I started getting like letters from AP like congratulating you on getting the watch, and that's when they gave you the hat. And then there around Christmas time they gave something else. I forgot what it was. But they're pretty good about customer service. Like they keep in touch. I got a birthday card from Ginny Wright, who's the North American CEO. And it's funny.
Wow.
I don't know if it's her signature or whatever, but it's like, printed out and then there's like a little signing on
Yeah,
there.
Rolex would never do that.
No.
That's
what I'll be honest. That's what really got me into the brand and made me, what do you call it? Like really
switch
keep in
over.
touch and stay on
Okay.
top of it.
Because of the customer service. Yeah.
And I
Rolex
also
doesn't
they gave
care.
me that book for free, that $250 Royal Oak 50th anniversary. with
Yeah, that's a
nice-
fantastic book.
Yeah.
Where is the boutique at in New York? Hoff?
The one I go to is in Manhasset on Long Island.
You got to go to the Highlands to see that
The
area.
Highline. Yeah.
Highline, sorry. What's the story? You can just turn up there, or you got to be a VIP to get in?
I think you just got to make an appointment.
So it's not really a sales place. It's more of a...
So what it is it's not a public-facing sales place.
Okay.
So they do private events there. They do like meetups or it's really meant for you to spend like an extended period of time with a scheduled I guess essay or it's probably I'm sure you just can't randomly email them, but I think it's meant to give a little higher level of service to people that have some of their watches.
Well, you have some of the watches there.
From what I understand on their some of their events too, like you have to be wearing an AP to get in there. I know in the beginning there was a moment where they kind of had it like almost like a social club that first summer, but I don't know if they still do that.
kind of like a Red Bar.
I've never been to a Red Bar. I don't know if they have one in the city. They have to probably, right?
That's what started.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Started at Red Bar in Manhattan.
Oh, and then yeah, I'm so out of the loop on what Red Bar is. I've gone to a bunch of New York City Watch Crew events, but I've always heard the Red Bar stuff being like super nerdy and very clicky.
Yeah. I've never done the watch meetup before in LA, and I know for a fact there's a few of them out here. Just never done it.
Hey guys, I gotta take off, but Archie, enjoy yourself.
Neo,
guys,
we love you, man. We'll always back you, man. We always
See you,
love
Neo.
you. Okay.
Yeah,
it's
love you,
not
Neo.
just me. It's not just me, Archie. There's a lot of other people. But anyway, yeah. Everyone in the chat, I'm sorry I wasn't reading it, but I gotta go and power.
Thank you.
Take care, bud.
Bye, Neo.
Take it. Yeah.
Wait, can I ask, what was Neo referencing? What were you guys talking about before? What happened? You need to back him? What happened?
Yeah, I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, how is it in the?
That's
Apparently, he doesn't either.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's gym talk.
Chris,
That's gym talk.
Chris,
That's after the
Chris
game.
has got a new job in pharmaceuticals. Chris, how is it going, man? Are you glad to be out of the watch industry?
Well, yeah and no. I mean, the watch industry was always kind of my dream job, but I mean, they say things happen for a reason. So far, it's going pretty good. Like I said the other night, I got my first account. So pretty big dermatology
congrats.
office, working on a couple more. So I actually had a Zoom meeting today, which was kind of, I didn't even think was going to happen. I not really cold called, but went to a neurology office. And I guess one of their main offices is in Japan. And the one lady was translating for me for the main doctor too. So that seems kind of promising too for the local office there.
Very cool.
Wow,
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, getting the first couple is always the hardest.
Yeah.
Once you start something new like that in a sales position.
100%
Oh, SD43 says you were referring to his issues with Lux. Was that the case, Arch?
Yeah, could be.
You know, it's so funny. Anytime I tune into that show, everyone seems to be having fun on there. And then when I hear people talking about it, there's always like a layer of animosity in retrospect.
Yeah, it's a bit sad because he look, it's very hard to get things happening on that stream. It's a hard thing, but he tries his best.
No, look, and even Bear said that day when you were first off in Hong Kong and you couldn't get someone to start the stream and you weren't available and he was getting concerned that Lux popped up out of nowhere and woke up in the middle of the night to start the stream. And I know Bear really appreciated that. Yeah,
no, that's exactly right. He's a very cool guy like that.
Yeah.
And that just shows you, you know, sometimes that's what happens. But it can be tough. Look, it's a tough thing. You can't keep everyone happy all the time, and someone has a bad day, and you know it just goes the wrong way. But I got to tell you something. The important thing is we've got to keep this thing going. That Lux is trying to find his own little niche. You know,
YouTube is not easy. YouTube is not easy.
No,
YouTube is impossible.
Especially
you made it work.
Lux isn't into watches. It seems, right? He doesn't own any watches, doesn't really care about watches. He's just here to kind of support you. Is that the case?
Who's that, sorry?
Lux. I always got the vibe that he doesn't care about watches, or is that not the case?
I think he's just, you know, he's if the right circumstances came up, he would. And I got to tell you something, guys. I've been having a look at cars in Hong
car
Kong.
talk.
You go trying to go car talk in less than an hour into the show, or just over an hour into the show.
Did you do any watch shopping? Well, did you do watch shopping in Hong Kong? Did you go look at some pieces? Did you do that?
It's actually, I'll tell you something. Car prices in Hong Kong, just to give you an idea, half. You know how your wife's got a 330i?
Yep.
They got a 318i, right?
Oh, by the way, I got some breaking news. Remember she was going to the dealership to get some service done today?
Yes.
The her salesperson told them they're actually ceased production on the current model M5s. There's no more M5s. They've all been allocated, and they're actually redoing the 5 Series for a 2025 launch, and it's going to be a second before they reintroduce the new M5s. You know, it always takes a year or two.
M5 or 5 Series in general?
Well, 5 Series in general is getting the refresh in 2025.
Ooh, interesting.
But it's going to take a beat for the new M5s to come out.
So Adrian probably got one of the last ones then.
Yeah.
When I was at LB, Adrian ordered one. He just received it.
Did he go M5 competition or a regular M5?
He did the competition, I believe.
Yeah.
He fully spec'd his, like custom spec all the way.
Awesome.
The M5 has a green color that's so nice, like this really rich.
I know the exact green color
you know,
talking about.
The kind that pops, like when you see it, you stop. I remember seeing it at a dealership, just going, "My God, I love that green."
Jen also got video of I think it's the i7, the new 7 Series with a matte black. I'll see if I have it on my phone. Amazing, cool. Archie.
If you watch YouTube, I believe you ever watched TJ Hunt, the car guy? He got the green M5, I believe. It's
really?
Like a British racing, like a British racing green almost.
Yeah, but like richer, like a little brighter than a British racing green. It's very hard to explain. You kind of have to see it.
Oh, wait, and Arch, if I'm being fully honest, she actually called me and was like, "Hey, should I go into the shop and buy something for Archie from the store?" And I said, "You know what? Screw him. He's not coming to New York, and I'm not dealing with him."
Yeah, that's right. Look, she's lovely. She's so sweet. Your wife's so lovely, Half. Yeah. Actually, I'm trying to get less stuff. To be honest with you, I'm trying to just I'm sort of, after this tragic things happened, I've just started to not collect unnecessary stuff. But hey, tell her thank you so much for the kind thought. That's very sweet of her. 318i in Hong Kong, they only have one 3 Series, a 318i. It's 489,000, which is 62,000 US macaroni. So it's like your wife's car with no leather, detuned engine, and it's more expensive. How's that, Hop?
Doesn't sound fun. Arch, check WhatsApp. Can you pull that up? I just sent you the video of that matte black 7 Series.
Oh.
Is that gorgeous or what?
For some reason it won't play, but yeah, I can see the picture of it. Man, that's gorgeous.
Maybe it takes a second.
I got to ask you something there, Lolex.
Yes, sir.
I've been enamored by that photo of your collection.
Oh, thank you.
You don't need to change a damn thing in your collection, you know?
Really? You wouldn't change anything?
Because what I like is, you know, if you had the Cermet, that's like the look at me, right?
Okay.
But you've gone left of center. You have the black Daytona.
Right. Yep.
You don't have the Panda. The Panda is the look at me.
Okay.
And you've gone for the Batman, which is not the Pepsi.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So these are kind of left.
Yes.
One would argue he got the base version of all those models.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Well, that's what Meech calls my Daytona. Meech calls my Daytona the base model.
I know, that's why I said.
And it cuts to the core of me. Because anyways, yes, Arch, I agree. It's
look at this.
Here we go.
Real world curly, $20. All we all need time to learn each other's personalities. I know this. Nobody would want Lux's job for triple what he gets paid. Lux can take trolling just as good as anybody. He has apologized for timing Neo out. Neo, who wants Lux's job? There we go. Look at that.
There we go. Shout out to Curly.
Yeah, shout out to Curly. By the way, I haven't gotten a chance to watch, but it looked like Curly did like a 5-hour dungeon stream after the show last night. Arch.
Did he really? Fuck.
Yes.
I love the dungeon streams. I'm gonna start popping up more of those. But yes, all right. Thank you for pulling this up, Arch. Yes. Look, that was one thing I was thinking.
Change a damn thing. Can I say this to you? Do not change a damn thing.
Okay. No,
honestly. You know what?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Lolex,
yeah.
I'm envious of people. That's why, you know, I got to tell you, with Hoff, I'm not actually envious of Hoff having these amazing fuck off watches. What I'm envious is he's got 2 APs that are so fucking perfect to him.
You know what it is, Archie? It's about curation, not just you know, when you're getting a collection together. That's what I love about what Lolex has accumulated here.
You know, I got to
Like,
tell you,
very
everything
well
about
curated. There's a theme. They all feel some like cohesion together.
Thank you.
Lolex, this will get you through life. Those 4 watches, I actually look at this and think, the yin and the yang works better than my collection. Does that make sense?
A little, sure. I mean, I agree with what Hoff is saying. Each one of these pieces, they each mean something, and for some reason, when you put them all together, it just kind of melts. It works together.
Yeah.
I didn't buy this like in like uniset or like purpose wise. I didn't go, okay, well, I got my GMT, now I need my Daytona. Now that I have these 2, I need my Submariner. I just kind of got these one at a time, and I got them for like special occasions in my life. And now it's just kind of all melded together. But none of these pieces would go. I would never sell anything in my collection. If anything came along, I would just have to buy it.
I know JJ's really regretting getting rid of his Batman GMT.
He sold his GMT?
Yeah.
I
believe he sold it towards the overseas.
Whoa, I did not know that. That's the whole reason I got into the Batman, was because JJ always talks so highly of his. And I was like, you know what? I kind of like this one a little bit more, but yeah.
I think you did right by going Oyster on the Batman, though.
Oh, yeah. And isn't it weird how it kind of turned now? Now everyone wants the Jubilee. But it used to be during COVID, oh, that's the Batgirl. Why would you want the Batgirl? You get it on Oyster. It makes no sense. But yeah, I prefer the Oyster bracelet.
I recently helped one of my friends get a Sprite on Oyster. And cool. I much prefer the Sprite on Oyster as well.
Just so comfortable. I love it. But yeah, I was really thinking about the Submariner and the no date sub versus the date sub, but truly, I'm happy with my collection. I wouldn't change anything. And I think you're right, Archie. I wouldn't go. If the Cermate came, it would be hard for me not to pick it up, but I think I'm just going to keep my black dial for now.
Yeah. And I think, how much money is this in your watches there? Like, this is a fucking...
There's a lot, like 40. Yeah, 40.
That's a lot of money, don't you think, or not?
Well, of course it's a lot of money. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess because of the Daytona is a little more and the
16
Omega kind of nets it out, right?
16, 11, 11, 7. Yeah.
And then when you think what it's worth, it's definitely over 60.
Yeah, for sure.
The thing is, you got one of the best divers. You got 2 of the best chronographs.
Look at this
and the best GMT. Oh, Birmingham, 2 dialers. Would you prefer a 2-tone sub instead? Hashtag rebuy. Who's
yeah, that would be. He's talking to me because that would be what, my 7th Submariner. I don't know. No, Burb. Stainless steel. This is yeah.
You're young and hip. I'm middle aged, and you know. Look, I know this is such a cliche, but once you're over 40, I don't know what it is. It's the hormones in the chicken. You start to like the 2-tone, right? And for you, you're young and hip. It's like Hoff. I can't see Hoff. You don't have any 2-tone Hoff, do you?
No, but it's funny you mentioned that. Remember, I don't know if I ever told you the story about my Sea Dweller. When I was initially trying to work with Tourneau to get that, they kept trying to bait and switch me into the 2-tone model. And the last time I went, they had told me they had a Sea Dweller in stock after I repeatedly passed on a 2-tone. And they almost broke me down on the 3rd run. And I had it I tried it on. I had it on my wrist, and I was about ready to just say, you know what, screw it, I'll trade in my Cartier Pasha. They were going to give me, I think, $4,500 on that to kind of make up the difference between the 2-tone and what the stainless would be, and then promise me if I got that 2-tone, they would then get me the stainless. And then I just got frustrated when they tried to break me down on the price of the watch. Like when it actually came to pay for everything, then they were like, oh, well, I noticed there's a little chip here, and then
Oh, wow.
maybe we can only give you that.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I don't even want this watch. Like, what am I doing? And I just, put the watch down and walked out. And then Jen said something funny to me when we were walking to the car, and she was like, I'm so happy you didn't get that watch. It made me think of Invicta on your wrist with the two-tone. And
No
that
way,
was
really?
like the soul-cuttingest comment anyone could ever make. That sometimes when I think maybe I should get that two-tone Sea Dweller before they discontinue it. It is kind of cool in theory having the 43 millimeter. I know, Lolex, cool Cali Chris.
Yeah, he has one.
He has one, and I always thought it looked really cool on him, and love the idea of having like the stainless Sea Dweller and then the two-tone. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's for me.
You know who else has that? Red Shovel. And in Vegas, he was wearing he was wearing the two-tone Sea Dweller, and he had to go upstairs and change watches because he was like, I don't want to carry this weight around all night. It was too heavy.
Oh, you know what? That is a good call because I do remember it being pretty heavy.
It's a heavy watch.
Yeah.
Like for some reason on that two-tone, it feels heavier than a regular stainless steel Submariner. I don't know why, but it does. And I know you're talking about two-tone Arch, but like that two-tone blue dial Submariner, I don't know why, but it screams Archie luxury. Every time I see it, I go, "That's Archie's watch." It just works with you.
I do too. I associate the bluesy with the Archie verse and rest in peace, Blue Shirt Buddha.
Blue Shirt Buddha, man.
I love Blue Shirt Buddha. He's such a cool guy.
He was the first person to kind of like acknowledge me and start talking to me in the chat.
Blue Shirt Buddha?
Yes.
Yeah, he was. He was the first one that, like, when I'd pop in and started going regularly, he'd always say, like, good day, Hoff, good to see you. And I would see him in other watch streams, and he was always such a nice guy because I could never forget him because he had that Rangers avatar.
Yes. And what I loved about Hoffy is that what I loved about Blue Shirt, he taught me you don't need to fucking own everything. Okay, because remember he got rid of his 2 Explorers? And
he went down to just one watch, right?
Yeah. And he loved that watch. He was never jealous or upset. He was just so cool about the whole thing. I really liked that coolness he had.
Yeah.
And it makes me really sad. So many good people have left, and
but it's nice anytime someone talks about the bluesy, his name gets brought up. I really like that. And I think Thomas, Rancher, and Dog Trainer, and yourself really, do the right thing in keeping his name alive in the community.
Yes, just hang on. I was going to grab something.
So he's going to go snort more instant coffee.
Yeah. Look at the weather behind him. Great panel tonight.
Whoa, check that out, Dodger.
Yeah, Dodger's in the chat. Great panel tonight. Thank you, Dodger. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dodger.
Yeah. I've been wanting to come around, but I've been a little... Ooh, who do we got here?
Is that your host, Super Collector?
Yeah. Sorry, I'll just be 1 minute. Just hang on one tick.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Art's got to work off that room.
I know. That stay ain't free.
Yeah. You want room service?
Yeah, buddy. You got to get those towels somehow. So how you doing, Hoff? How's everything going?
I'm doing good. I can't complain.
Nice.
Trying to enjoy what's left of the summer.
Oh, hell yeah. How's the weather in New York right now? Is it hot?
It's been interesting. The past week, it's been unseasonably cooler. Last night, it was like 62 degrees at night. And then go figure, next week when the work week starts again and it's like, no more summer Fridays. And officially, like, kids are back in school, fall's starting. It's supposed to be in the 90s.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Like, go figure.
God damn.
Yeah, it was like 65 this morning.
Yeah.
65 this morning?
When I got in town.
Yeah.
It was hot as shit in LA like these past 2 days. But I think it's going to be nice and cool this weekend, which I'm excited about. I had Friday and then Tuesday off of next week, so I have like a 5-day weekend. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna stare at my watches for 5 days straight. It's gonna be awesome.
We have a big party for my father-in-law's birthday at my brother-in-law's house tomorrow, and he has a nice pool. I'm hopeful it's warm enough to go in there and get a nice some swimming in for the last part of the summer.
That
Because I have a feeling
sounds so
that's going to be my last shot.
That sounds so fun. Yeah, it's about to end soon, so you might as well live it up.
Look at Carly.
Get those heels, baby. Typhoon Dave is in the house. Hell yeah.
Hold on. I want to keep Dodger's super chat up so we don't miss Archie's chance to.
Man, today has been a weird day for everyone.
Yeah,
I swear.
It really has. I tell you what, I think I got more done today. I had a lot of errands. You know those days you have tons of errands to do, and you put together like a list the night before, and you're like, here's what I want to accomplish. I powered through everything. I was really impressed, but it put me in such a bad mood dealing with the holiday traffic all over the place.
Oh, really?
That I was like raging today.
Plus, the U.S. Open doesn't help either.
Yes.
Oh, that's true. So there's a lot of people in New York right now for the U.S. Open?
Well, in Queens, it's right next to Shea Stadium.
Oh,
Tan's actually in town for it.
Oh, is that why he's in town? He was messaging me on WhatsApp. He had dinner with JJ. That's so cool.
That's, what, like a 30-minute walk for me, Huh?
Yeah, not too far.
Where I'm at?
Probably subway stop. Just hop on the 7, you'll be right there.
Wow. Could you imagine the watches at the U.S. Open? There must be some crazy stuff there.
A lot of times, few of my friends go, and that's the one thing they always do is watch spotting. You'll never see so many platinum day dates in one location.
Oh my God. Can you imagine how many green subs are going to be there? I feel like that's going to be the number one watch.
No, you know what will be? The Wimbledon dial.
You think so? Really?
Yeah. That's always a big showing.
That was maybe my most complimented watch I've ever had, the Wimbledon. It was on oyster bracelet. It was smooth bezel, nothing flashy about it at all. But I got so many compliments on that dumb watch because of the dial.
If my watch wasn't, or if my wrist wasn't so big, I would totally go for a two-tone Everrose and Wimbledon. I love that. I think that's such a great config.
Yes. Two-tone Datejust. I think most people would go champagne dial, but if you're going two-tone, you would have to do Wimbledon. Something about that. I know you like the Everrose, but yellow gold looks pretty good on that too, especially the crown on the dial.
I've actually never seen it in yellow.
I've seen it at my AD before. It pops pretty hard. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yeah.
How's your summer been?
My summer has been just busy, man. Just working. I started a new job with this company about like a month and a half ago. So it's just been a lot of learning and taking on all these new projects. And, you know, when they bring someone on, someone's usually gone. So I'm taking over a few people's desks. So honestly, I've just been inside a lot. It sucks. And then I'm in the process of moving too. So that's part of it.
Oh, that's always a nightmare. Do you still keep in touch with a lot of the LA guys that you used to go out with? Like Lord, Cool Chris? Wasn't there like one or two others? Oh, Dirk was down with that squad. And what about Dirk? Do you still talk to Dirk?
Dirk is a little far from me. Dirk is about maybe 35, 40 minutes from me. So
that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I should meet up with Dirk soon. But no, I don't really keep in contact with the LA guys that much. I've been kind of extradited from the Tim Wright universe.
Well, I didn't think that was necessarily. Yeah, I could see.
Dude, if you go against Tim Wright, you get the wrath. All right.
Really?
Oh yeah. You're
a lot
public
of those
enemy
guys always seemed kind of neutral.
Yeah, I don't know. Tim gets territorial about certain people.
Got it.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Yeah. Today, dude, it was. I wish I.
So O'Sheen had a birthday stream today.
O'Sheen had a birthday stream. He had a birthday stream, and he just turned 50. So I saw the thumbnail, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pop in and say hi." And then I go in, and he's wearing like a bright yellow Hawaiian shirt, and his face is on the shirt. Like it was made for him. Swear to God, it was like made for him, and his face was like imprinted on it, and he was wearing like a yellow gold Submariner. So I was like, well, that's strange. And I just commented in the chat, like, what a shirt. I don't remember what I said. I was like, wow, what a shirt. And then I just got bombarded with messages from like Diego and Tim. And
really?
yeah,
Diego as well.
Diego was like, "Why did you block my phone?" Apparently, he thinks I blocked his number, which I didn't. I don't even have his number saved on my phone. He goes, "Why'd you block my number?" And then Tim started writing a bunch of shit, and then just snowballed from there, where it just ended up where Tim was like, "Do I need to come to LA to beat your ass?" And I was like, "You know where I live. I'm not concerned, Tim." And then Tim was like, "It wouldn't be a fair fight." And I was like, "Tim, I'm so not worried about you. Like, please come." But
I have a
yeah,
feeling like he's more top than anything. Like I feel like he would be.
Yeah.
I did say something that set him off a little bit. I was like, he said something about like, "I'm so much taller than you." And I was like, "Yeah, lifts don't count, Tim." And then that's really that really pissed him off.
Oh, I thought you were like significantly taller. I know we've never met in person, but I always pictured you like a decent bit taller.
I'm a little guy. I'm 5'6", dude. I'm a small guy.
God, it's always so hard to tell on the streams.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because some people are way taller than what you would expect. Like Archie is a tall guy when I met him. Archie's really fucking big. He's the type of guy you would not want chasing you.
Totally.
Yeah. And who else is really tall?
He'd run out of gas pretty fast.
No, I think if he gets a couple steps under him, oh man, you'd be in trouble.
Hey,
yes.
we got Dodger 25 Polish. Great panel tonight. You betcha. You betcha.
I was just paying you a compliment right now, Archie. I was saying how tall you are in person.
Hey, thank you, man.
Tall guy. What are you like?
Yeah,
6'2", 6'3", or you don't know?
I tell you, yes, a little bit over 6. Yeah, no, it was. That's the thing I couldn't believe when I saw you. You're actually quite athletic. I couldn't believe how much weight Tim's put on. Fuck, when I saw him in America.
Yeah.
He's doubled in size from when I was in the UK. I don't know what the fuck he's eating.
Tim's about 5'7", and he's like pushing.
Oh, I thought he was 5'5". 5'5".
He's around. Tim's around 5'7", and he's pushing about 200 pounds.
You're
right
taller
now.
than Tim.
No, we're like roughly. We're roughly. He's a little bit taller than me without his fucking 3-inch heels. Like when we're barefoot, he's like he's a few inches taller than me.
Hey, Archie, we got a super chat.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got a great super chat from John Galt, $2. Hell have no fury like soy boy scorned.
Oh yeah, we were talking about how fucking hurt Tim was today.
Well, Lolex was going on saying he just appeared in the Oshin birthday stream, and he was wearing, what was it, Lolex?
He was wearing a bright yellow Hawaiian shirt with his face embroidered on it, like everywhere, patch wise. It was weird. Someone made it for him. It was a really funky shirt.
And his ego's out of control.
And Lolex's comment, like, wow, that's some shirt, and then all of a sudden got piled on.
Holy shit. Diego, fucking Tim. All these people were just like talking shit about me, but it is what it is. It's part of the territory.
Yeah. I love this avatar John Galt has there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is that? Great Gatsby?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. So Archie, what's your plan for what time is it in Hongers right now?
Look at that.
Oh, it's 8:10.
In the morning or 8 in the evening?
Yeah,
in the morning. Yeah, in the morning. What's the plan for today?
Oh, look, it's a bit of a washout because we had the typhoon yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the show. Then I'm going to have a little bit of a walk around, see what is the go.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a bit all the shops are closed, unfortunately. But hopefully tomorrow stuff should be reopening. It's Sunday. Monday we're flying out. But look, we'll just wait and see. Look, I got some plans. I always like, sometimes you have the best fun when plans don't go to what you thought. You go out and you explore different things.
I love audibles.
I'm going to wear those comfy Hoffy shoes, the Hoff shoes, the Hoffmeister shoes.
The uncaged Ultra Boosts.
Exactly.
Very cool. Oh, did you guys see, by the way? Oh,
Arch, did you notice on the bottom they have official Continental rubber?
Yes, they're
Like
so
the tires.
Can we see
they're
them?
so cool.
Can we see them, Arch?
Yeah,
Let's see the sneakers.
I can get them out. I love them. I love them.
Pull them out.
Yeah, let's get them out. Get them up. Pull them out,
Archie,
Arch.
I'll show you my cooked pair that I got at the same time I got you yours.
While Archie's pulling that up, Hoff, did you see the first Le Mans hit the gray market a few days ago?
Actually, it's probably about the second.
You think so?
The first ones came through around like 250.
Yes, the second one came in at 225.
Here they are. Look at this. These are the shoes.
Whoa, are those Yeezys? No, those are Ultra Boost.
No, they're Ultra
Very
Boost.
cool. Very cool. I love those. Yeah.
So because Lolex Arch was in New York with hard bottoms walking around.
No, you weren't really? Like dress shoes?
Yeah. So I had
Archie.
something comfortable.
Yeah.
You gotta get the Hokas like them.
My feet are so thankful. You know, let me tell you
Those
that.
are nice.
The feet are so thankful.
Those are really nice.
Let me see here. Look, I'll show you my cooked pair.
That's so funny. Let's see them. What shoes am I wearing right now? I got Air Max 90s. That's what I've been wearing.
I gotta actually throw these out at some point, but they've been relegated to dog walking shoes.
Let's take a look.
But look, I have no.
Oh my God!
No sole left on
Those
the
things are
bottom.
dress shoes now. Come on now,
Arch.
My God.
Look at the bottom of mine.
Wow, look
Look
at
the
that.
amount of walking.
Done.
That's good, man.
If I bend this, the whole toe.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're like the Flintstones, that thing where your feet pop out of the bottom.
Yeah.
Hoff, are you a shoe collector? Do you have like a lot of sneakers?
Yeah, I used to have a crazy amount. I used to have like 150 pairs.
Wow.
I've greatly parted. But, you know, I had a window of time where I was super into collecting, and I was lucky enough to be on a lot of the promo lists for like Adidas, Nike, Jordan, and stuff. So I would get a lot of them sent to me for free, and I lived a block away for many years from a sneaker shop in the Lower East Side called A-Life.
Okay.
And I was really good friends with them there, so I could just kind of like get whatever I want held.
What was your most like collectible pair of shoes? Like, did you have like Air Jordan 1s, original 85s, or
I had the first Nike Yeezys, you know.
Those are cool. The boots?
The
red ones, right? Red Octobers.
I had the red Octobers, but I had the original colorway and whatever the one in between. But my favorite pair that I actually got rid of were the Bathing Apes that Kanye did.
Oh, like the Air Force Ones? The Air Force Ones looking shoes?
Yeah,
those are cool.
Those were actually the first pair of sneakers he ever designed. And then I had the Louis Vuitton Dons.
Okay. So a lot of the Kanye West collabs.
Yeah, I like them because one of my best friends was Kanye's A&R, and I used to get all that stuff for free.
No way. Have you ever met Kanye, Hoff?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
Whoa, that's cool. That's real cool.
No,
what was that like? Was he crazy in person?
Yeah, he's crazy.
Really?
I can't tell you how many times he's ripped my cell phone out of my hand because he thought I was taking a photo.
No way. Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, big time. You know, one time this is really funny. My friend that I was talking about, his name's Plain Pat, and he had a birthday
Plain Pat
party.
from 3-6 Mafia?
No, the one that like worked with Cudi, produced all Cudi's music and stuff. And he did a bunch of production with Kanye. He's been with him forever, and we had a birthday party for him, and he came in and played Power, that whole album with Power. And everyone got so drunk that night. No one, like, we heard the music, but you weren't like listening to it. And I woke up the next day to the Page 6 calling me and all these like what do you call it?
Like tabloids. Yeah.
Wanting, because I hosted Pat's party and they wanted all the information on the album. At the time I was a huge hip hop blogger, and I just literally couldn't remember anything. It was so embarrassing.
That's so funny.
And I had so many people calling me like, what do you mean you idiots had him play his album and you just blacked out and can't remember?
I can't believe you were you could consider it a listening party for my beautiful Dark Twisted fan. That album, that's insane.
Yeah,
Hoff, that's insane.
My favorite album too.
I mean, it's his best album.
Super chat,
sure.
P. Klein.
P. Clan, Australia's smartest guy, $10. $10. And we've got Lolex. Did you hear that OC met Archie in New York and offered to get him a Tiffany stamped paddock at retail, then changed to a regular Patek that sells under retail so he could increase his spend at his AD? Yeah.
Is this true? Is there any validity to the story? Really?
It's completely true.
Okay, number one, I did hear that you met up with OC in New York when you were there, but I didn't know about this. What Patek was he trying to get you to buy?
Well, he knew the guy at Tiffany who is a really nice guy called George.
Okay.
And he kind of does the allocations for Paddock. So he was sort of saying, hey, we could maybe get you a Calatrava from, a Tiffany dial one. Wouldn't be, it's. And then a couple of weeks later, he comes to me and says, hey, I'll put your name down as well at my other. He's got some connections at Wimpy. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, that thing isn't worth having unless it has the Tiffany stamp on the dial.
Stamp. Yeah. And whatever happened to the Tiffany stamped Calatrava? Did it not
And
come
he
through?
does this. Look, the thing about OC is I don't honestly mind the guy. Like, he can be very friendly and nice.
Yeah.
But he just pushes his narrative so much. It's just like a corporate bullshit. Like, don't do the corporate shit. If he was just honest and, I'd like to talk industry, streaming with other producers, but he's just so he's just always so pushing his agenda, like, I mean, I have some shows that aren't great. You have some shows, but you have some amazing shows, and you just be honest. You don't have to, everything's a smash hit. Everything is amazing. Everything is he's just so peace. It just makes me sick,
Well, you got to admit, Tim knocked it out of the park by securing OC. Because what would Tim be without OC, right?
Well, he fell into that. I mean, you know how they met, right?
No, how did they meet?
They met at the Phillips. Tim was going to get video of the Tiffany paddock. Remember when they had the Nautilus at Phillips for the auction?
That's right.
That's how they met.
And he was getting some video of that, and OC noticed him and recognized him, and they spoke, and that's kind of where it all started.
Well, like I said, Tim's lucky to have OC and Diego. I know they do a lot of networking for him.
Yep. Diego's like his what do you call it? Official booker.
Booker?
Yeah. He's like
Who did they get recently? Who did they get recently on the show? And I know it came from Diego. I'm trying to forget. Was it Buckley? I think Buckley came from Diego. Had to be.
It came from a mutual friend, but Diego was certainly involved.
Yes. All the back end drama.
Personally, I think Diego's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Hella cool.
I have no issues with Diego.
Yeah. And I'm also not on bad terms with Tim or OC either. They both bought.
Not that you know of.
Yeah.
Maybe not that I know of.
I didn't think I was on bad terms with Tim, and when I took a break from streaming, only to come back and find out he told people I got fired from my job. I sold my watch. It was a horrible watch.
Yeah, he did the same thing about me. Apparently, I lost my job. I'm hard up on money. I had to sell my condo. A lot of that.
Arch, we got the CEO checking in.
CEO Patel Philippe. Here we go. Patel
too much.
Philippe is $70. Great to meet JJ today, Fikers. Lolex, get your liver ready for October. We are going hard on the after party for Watch Time New York.
Dude, Hoff, if I pass out, please take my watch and stick it in your pocket, please.
I'll get you home.
Because I'm passing out somewhere.
Is there a big watch show in San Francisco?
There's got to be.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if there was, I'd go. If I heard about it, I would be there.
Oh, Mike, if you came to Watch Time New York, You'd be the belle of the ball.
You think so? Really?
You'd be accosted for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think you'd be very surprised at the reception you would get.
Wow. I mean, okay. But it's a little far for me to go. It's just like literally the fully other end of the country for me.
Same, Mike. I'm coming from the West Coast too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I have too much going on to really.
Well, listen, Mike, you're a full-time caregiver, so it's not really.
Yeah,
feasible.
that's kind of what I was alluding to. I've got to be here daily for my mom, and if I do, go away, like I'm planning on a hunting trip to go to Texas with my brothers. I think in November, and I'm going to have to make arrangements for somebody to stop by and at least have eyes on my mom 3 times a day, just the same as I do. She doesn't need to be caretaken for. She's doing fine. She's 100% healthy. She's mobile, but as a family, our family's very concerned about her. She's getting on, and so instead of us hiring somebody, I'm taking that role right now while things are easy. And it's just easier and much less expensive for me to just go and make sure she's okay and spend time with her and drive her around, take her where she needs to go. And plus, it's almost a selfish act because I get to spend quality time with my mom before things go, to hell in a handbasket. Because then it sucks and then it's no fun. And so I'm eating it up because I love my mom. I'm a mama's boy. You can call me a mama's boy all day long, and it won't faze me one bit. My mom's the greatest woman in the world.
We got some super chat.
Hey, we got some great super chats here. We got a super chat from P Clan, $5. P Clan, $5. Mike the Snake. You're an idiot if you think Diego is a cool guy. He accused Bear of having a fake Daytona.
Yeah,
well, I think he was just trying to dig himself out of the hole because Bear exposed the fact that
and it's also kind of a known fact that I'm not really participating in any of these stream wars between the two. I've got my individual relationships with people, and that they stand where they stand. And I'm ultimately loyal to Archie. Archie is my show, and
thank you.
And yeah, I will always back Archie 100,000%. But hey, there's the occasional time, once or twice a year, I may pop onto another stream. And boy, I get punished for it in the stream and by other people, but I might do it. I'm free to do it, and nobody tells me where to
so
go.
You're now publicly making a statement. You will be making your triumphant return on the community channel.
No, I'm not. But I'm saying that I reserve the right to do so. I mean, last time I did go on a few months back, I got a lot of flack. But I honestly
thought, Mikey, if we're being honest here, I was tempted to go on that stream just to see what would happen and rile up the
oh my God,
and Curly and Dark and get those guys going because I know it would be so fun.
I was welcomed warmly, and
of course.
I said hi to the people I wanted to say hi with. I was on for a total of 5 minutes, and then I jumped off. And,
when's the last time you spoke with anyone there?
4 months, 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago. It was a long time. So I've only been on Tim's stream once, and the watch community once, like this year. Okay, that's it.
They talk, Mike. You got it.
I'm sure they do.
Lolex, he doesn't understand what goes on in those.
I haven't spoken to
5 or 6 months.
I haven't spoken to Tim in a year, and he's still talking about me. Yeah. Those guys are insane.
They can talk about me. I don't care what they say, man. They can say whatever they want to say. That's over there. I'm over here on Archie stream where it matters.
That's a great outlook,
right. Mike. And you know what matters on Archie stream? Super chats. Archie.
Exactly.
Yeah. Come on, let's get some super chats.
Are you going to read some super chat?
We got the super chat here. I'm just bringing the photo up for. This is the photo for Patel Philippe, $7, and this here, Arch, Patel Philippe, $7. Arch, your thoughts on the Patek regulator pic I sent you on JJ's wrist?
Here comes Curly to probably beat me senseless for even thinking about. Hold on.
Absolutely beautiful.
Curly, that's the photo.
This is an annual calendar, and it's a very gorgeous watch. Very gorgeous.
I've never seen that Patek before.
Yeah, I didn't. I've never seen that material and dial at the same time.
It's an annual calendar, and it's
this photo triggers me so hard.
I know. I don't. This isn't anybody in the community, right?
That's like Daytona overload.
That's a dealer.
Me realize like how truly not special a lot of the Rolex watches.
Like, that picture can give you Tourette's if you watch it for too long.
Just amazing. It's a lovely look. I must say, I think Patel's perpetual calendar is absolutely perfect. I think that watch. The more I look at it,
strap he put on it too. I love the way he made it his.
Yeah, I agree. Those syringe hands, everything about Patel's watch is like. If I were to get a Patek, that would probably be it. Honestly.
Super chat, Arch, super chat,
super chat. There we go.
We love
super
Curly.
Chat. Mike the Snake, Diego showed a fake Daytona on the stream and claimed it was real. He tried to impress Archie by showing him his bank account funds. He's an insecure loser. Why would you call him a friend? Hey, I don't put any. Limits on other people. They can have.
Wait. Can I interject here? Pete Clenn, you don't understand. Pete. I know you are the most intelligent man in all Australia, but Mikey's got this hustle. You see, Mikey sold a bunch of his resin fucking vases on the other side there.
Well, and he goes over there.
Mike, let me finish. Mike, this is an AP conversation. See? Okay. Sure. So he goes over there and he plays the Mike the Snake, I'm done. Yeah, I love that 70 Corvette, Diego. It's nice. Because Mikey sold like 9 pieces over there. So you got to cut Mikey a little slack. Because actually, I've been on the community channel more times than Mike the Snake. So we got to cut our Mikey a little slack here. I mean, he, look at what he did to me. I was supposed to get a red vase. I got a blue vase.
But no, you know that's not true. Hey, I helped Diego buy that Corvette. I guided him. He had lots of questions, and I helped him with advice as far as getting a pre-purchase inspection, and had lots of questions about the car, and he answered them and had the car looked at.
He does the best Mike the Snake impression out of anybody, Mike. That's what I love about it.
Yeah, I think he does. But in any case, Diego and I have
super chat. Super chat.
Okay, there we go. We got another super chat. Patel Philippe, $7.
Oh, there's the shirt.
That's
look at the shirt, Arch.
Imagine you're getting insulted by this. It's like, all right, man, Jesus.
I want to say, by the way, this is the guy who had the nerve to make fun of my music edition.
Who the fuck who's Rolex? He's no big deal. He doesn't even have a channel.
Exactly.
He's a nobody. He doesn't have a channel like
me
and you, Tim.
He goes, Rolex is just a guy with a backwards hat. I don't understand why it matters. I was like, what the fuck, dickhead? I just said happy birthday.
Right.
Here we go. Mike the Snake, pick a watch from Rolex's collection for him to stunt on the Jersey 7s with that Watch Time New York. So let's just bring that photo.
I have one picked out already, but whatever Mike the Snake says, please don't say Daytona.
Rolex, you need a little gold in that collection, Rolex. A little gold, a little touch of gold.
Is that you asked me to pick out of that picture of all those Daytonas?
I'm just a struggling boy. I do need
I'd wear this watch. Out of this one here, the Black Date sub.
Fuck, why? Don't get me in trouble. I want to get robbed out there.
Black Date sub's the one you would use?
I was considering taking the Black. Do you know why? I'm thinking the Black Date sub is because I know I'm going to be drinking out there. and this could take a beating. You know.
You know what you do, Rolex?
Mm.
You fucking
Yes.
go there with no watch. You just go there with you, and that's it. No watch.
That's true.
Rolex doesn't need a watch.
Exactly.
We're an iWatch.
Or
I was
G-Shock.
gonna say, go there with a G-Shock.
I could do that.
Go with a pocket watch.
I'll go.
Oh, that would you would be king. You would
A
be
three-piece, and it's like kind of
Oh,
hanging from my
no.
suit vest.
They
I would do
followed
that.
us. They followed.
You need
Hello,
the-
Jimmy.
Bali.
And we got
No,
Dan Radke,
welcome to
$2.
the
Evening, gentlemen. Evening, gentlemen, from Dan
Evening.
Radke.
Out of these
look at
four
this
here,
piece of-
the Daytona is the last watch I would pick to own.
Jimmy, welcome to the Australian Watch Channel, Jimmy.
Bali.
No problem, Jimmy. That was a great time we had last night. Did you enjoy the Archieverse?
Yeah, I did enjoy the Sawako.
Hey Jimmy, can we get camera on?
Sriracha. Hey, Sriracha. Are you guys all from Australia, Sriracha?
Sriracha, you're gonna join my channel, Curly?
How many more words do you got till you finish the crossword puzzle, Arch?
Oh,
what are you
I
doing?
finished it. I finished
Did you?
it. I don't even have a I hate crossword puzzles.
Oh, come on, Carly. We know that's a crossword.
So what is it? A daily diary entry? What are you looking
He's
down and
journaling.
doing? Can you just pick it up and show us? Because we're all
Yeah,
curious.
please.
I'm
How you
actually
doing?
reading the comments in the chat. That's what I'm trying to do is get the comments on a different
Ooh.
device.
Oh, so when you look at the screen, you're looking at your laptop, and when you're looking at the comments, you're looking
Yeah.
at what? Your phone?
Yeah, because I don't have the big screen on the
Oh,
laptop.
okay. So you're 100% into your job.
Yeah, so there's talking about Jimmy. They're talking about the leads, but Curly, don't tell them I'm actually doing work because that's not the narrative. We want to keep it going, okay?
No. At this point right now, that is the narrative you want. If you want to keep your general happy, he seems to think you're slacking off and you want to turn your main show into the morning show. But I don't know. I mean, you got the typhoon, you're trapped, you got all this stuff going on. Yesterday, you had to put a bin on your head.
Yes,
The things
that's
you do for
exactly
the
it.
show. I mean, it wasn't like you
Exactly.
went and took a shower and then pretended you went outside, right? You wouldn't do something like
Yeah.
that.
That's
You
exactly
fucking
wet hair.
Archie, you're like a fucking naughty kid.
Well,
That's
check
like
private chat.
that's like 4 years old that still fucking dumps in his diaper, but he tells his mom and dad that the smell's coming from the dog.
He looks exactly like that, Hoff. Holy
I
shit!
got to give all credit to Basil's Beezels on that one.
You got to pull that up. That's
Arch, pull
so
up
funny.
with the link in the private chat.
Yeah.
It's so
yeah.
I've
Okay.
never owned a Hawaiian shirt because I just think it looks so goofy. But this just kind of accentuates my point.
Lolex,
Exactly.
I did enjoy the comments between you and Tim going back and
You were
forth.
there?
Oh
You
yeah,
read-
yeah.
How insane was that from Tim?
I wasn't there as Real World Curly. I was there as Horology Hooligans.
That was you?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you were backing me up. But either
Yeah,
way.
I was.
Okay, good. But wasn't that insane? Tim was literally saying he's going to beat my ass. That's crazy.
I found it funny that he had to involve O'Sheen so O'Sheen could put you on blast on his channel.
Exactly. I totally forgot
what
about that.
What a doofus.
He super chatted during the stream. O'Sheen, what do you really think about Lolex? And then that's when O'Sheen was like, I don't give a fuck about him. Who is he? He just wears a baseball hat. And that was pretty much it.
They deleted my super chat. You know that? The fucking
they did?
Yeah,
What did you
say? He banned my well, I think I'm banned now because I was trying to I was asking you if you still saw me, and I thought maybe you didn't know Horology Hooligans what it was, but I think he banned me. I super chatted happy 50th. And then I put in there, I quoted O'Sheen. I said, O'Sheen, eye bashers, you to Dirk. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing an intelligent man like Archie has turned himself into an e-beggar? How does it feel now, O'Sheen? And
what did you say to that?
He didn't.
Deleted it.
They deleted it. They deleted
Tim
it.
deleted it. Tim has a wrench there, so he
I've got. You know, when you left, you know that his biggest to this day, his biggest views on that iBasher show was when you were on there for 45 minutes with Dirk talking airplanes and everything else. You know, the minute you left, Dirk said to O'Sheen, wow, I didn't know that Archie knows everything. He knows so much. He's so well-spoken. And O'Sheen, his famous comment was, can you imagine an intelligent man like that turned himself into an e-beggar? Who's the e-beggar now with his pay? He's telling everybody, I really appreciate all these 50th birthday party super chats, but you know, you don't have to lose 30% like I do to Google. So if you want, and he popped up, I actually screenshot it and sent it into WhatsApp. He popped up now he's got his PayPal up. Mm. And he was said, you know what was funny, Lolex, is that he said, I'll check PayPal and just put your message or your question in PayPal and I'll read it out. Nobody sent them, not even one PayPal.
Yeah. Yeah, O'Sheen was pretty on one today. He's getting pretty toasted towards the end, but it's funny. I didn't even think about it like that, Curly. Thank you for kind of pointing that out. He had to pull O'Sheen into this little fucking worm.
Yeah, of course.
A little fucking worm. Yeah.
Curly, this is old news, mate. It's all about this Jimmy C now. I fucking never laughed so much in my life.
Listen, I'm telling you, you know, she's live streaming tonight.
How long in the
on her channel? She's a WWE groupie.
I've seen her. She got a shirt, a t-shirt signed. You catch the mob.
Yeah, she's a WWE. She's a wrestling commentator. So, anyways, I wanted to say hi to Lolex. Say hi to you, Arch. Say hi to the boys.
Hey,
I got to get my after dinner walk in, Arch, with my wife.
Hey, that's fantastic.
Have a nice walk, Curly.
Good night.
See you, boys.
See you in a bit.
Bye, Curly.
Magnum Curly.
He adds a bit of spice to the show, doesn't he? Add a bit of spice.
Does.
I don't know how he does it. He's good in it. I don't know how he does it. He can just like that and keep going.
But he has like he watches everything. Curly watches everything, so he always has good insight on the drama. You know,
he really is probably the most dedicated person in the community. I mean, if you think about it, he was on the show last night, then he put in 5 hours of stream overnight, and then to catch the O'Sheen stuff.
Curly has like a big workout regimen. Like he lifts a lot of weights and does stuff. So like, I just think it's funny that he's like listening. He's obviously listening to streams and lifting weights, which to me just sounds so funny.
What I don't understand is why does the other side turn so nasty if somebody from their side goes on another stream? They really.
Yeah, Tim has a
fucking playground in it. It's whole playground.
Yeah, dude, huge. You guys should see the WhatsApp groups. Jesus Christ.
I couldn't even be asked.
Yeah.
I know. I like Surdy Danny's kind of POV.
Well, people just want to have fun. Don't you see that? They don't want. They just want to have fun.
I really admired Danny for sticking up that time when bondage and the whole Watch Nicholas stuff was going on, and it kept on dragging into the show. And Danny got on and was like, "This is so fucking boring." And no, you're right, 110%. It was really, and I was glad someone called it out, and it seemed to be the tipping point where everyone realized, like, what are we doing?
I'm bad for not holding my tongue. Got me in a lot of trouble.
No, that's very good.
Danny, I love that bluesy, by the way.
Yeah, bluesy looks great on you.
Fuck. Archie, let me see your bluesy too.
Oh, yeah, I love my bluesy.
Two bluesies, guys.
You know what it is? You need a gold tooth to go with the two-tone.
I know.
That's what, like, see where he's holding it in his head right there?
Like, oh my God. I don't have the gravitas to wear that. That's amazing. Look at that.
I told you I ran into a gentleman wearing a 25-year-old bluesy that was all patinaed out. The blue dial had turned all purple.
Yeah, it looked nice.
Oh, it was gorgeous.
Well, I think some of the bluesies did have a purplish dial because my uncle has a bluesy that's a pre-ceramic, and
they turn that way, Hoff.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, some turns them.
This one was
like
25
pattern.
Yeah, this one was 25 years old. The one I talked to the gentleman with was 25 years old. So he said it would go to his grave with him. And he's been wearing it daily for 25 years. So It showed the wear, it showed the polishings, and the dial definitely was purpleized.
You got P. Cleanse super chat, Arch?
P. Clan. Let's see what P. Clan is saying there. P. Clan says, Diego disrespected Archie's stream on several occasions, but Mike the Snake still considers him a friend. For fike's sake, exercise some logic for once in your life. Look, all I can say is, look, P. Clan, thank you for your loyalty. You're a cool guy. Look, I don't want to tell anybody who they can and can't be friends with, you know?
Right, and it's like being at fucking school.
And I'll be honest, Diego's got some. Diego, we've all got hang-ups and problems, but there's a nice side to Diego too. You know, I'm not anti. I don't want to be anti anybody. You know, I mean, Mike is gracious enough to come on these shows and just help us out.
Yeah.
Is it for my
and
right?
By the way, has the thickest skin, puts up with so much shit in the world. If he wants to go, you know, keep in contact with a few folks, that's his priority.
Mikey keeps the show running, Archie. I'll tell you straight.
Yes.
People come for Mikey.
He's the glue.
He's the chingao, mate. He puts the ching in gao.
Yeah, the chingao glue.
We got. By the way, Mike, there was
it's called Ching Glue. Ching Glue.
When you brought in your riding gear, that you actually wrote Chingao and whiteout on the back of your leather jacket.
With my left hand with whiteout, and I'm right-handed. So I purposely made it look all fucked up and crooked. I wanted it to. I wanted it to look like a kid.
Patel, Philippe, Danny. Get that payer ready and tell Arch to stop being a fuckface and do my last super chat. And
stop being a fuckface and do his last super chat.
Wait,
Okey-dokey.
Here's the one before.
You
missed this one, Arch? I was on a bathroom break. Sorry.
Here we go. Patel, Philippe, $7. Archie, check the 5327 versus the 5320 pick I sent you. The 5327 wore small in person, unfortunately. Nice watch and ultra slim, but I like a bit more heft.
Yeah.
Let me find that.
It's got to be manly.
More cushion for the pushing.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That's actually a beautiful pick. I got to tell you, that is a absolutely beautiful pick.
Medium ass.
Wow. Let's call this baby up. I honestly can't think either of these could go terribly wrong. You could not go wrong. Ta-da. Look at this.
Yeah. Just something else out there.
Oh man.
I dream of having those. I don't any mini money mo. They're both beautiful. I really love both of them. But
is that brush suede or wax leather, Arch, on that strap? The grey strap, is it wax leather or brush suede?
That's the one that's the one Tan got made for himself there. That's the strap from the what's that from?
It looks like either wax leather or brush suede or something.
Yeah, it does look like it has a texture to it.
It's beautiful. How could you not love? I love the both of these are just beautiful. You could argue the point. Which one? Look, I really
have
do
either.
love.
Honestly, you'd be lucky to have either.
Yeah, I love both of them.
The one on the right seems more sporty because of the loom.
It's a younger man's watch.
Yeah,
it's more easy to read. It's got. Those are actually more complicated to do, those eyes, those separate eyes, instead of having a pointer. The separate eyes, that's kind of more harder.
Harder.
Beautiful. The interesting thing is, you know, I love the second hand. There isn't a second hand on the blue dial one. It doesn't have seconds, just out of interest.
Was the seconds in one of the subdials?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's just
it's because it uses the 240 movement that doesn't support center seconds.
Ah, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't support center seconds, but seconds are not on a subdial. I guess it does. I guess not. It doesn't look like it.
No, that's right. But
So it's a rough reader.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful watches there.
Hey, Arch, did you see the new AP releases? They came out with some others, one being an ultra thin jumbo skeleton in yellow gold.
Wow.
Oh, I'm trying to look.
Yeah, I actually saw that pop up on my Instagram. That is a sick watch, Top.
Yeah. Only seen it on Instagram though. It doesn't seem to be on any of the watch blogs, but I guess because of the holidays.
I think I remember. I think Adrian posted it like yesterday or something. I saw it pop up.
Yeah, he definitely did.
How are you enjoying your holiday, Arch?
Hey, it's not bad. It's not bad. We had a bit of a typhoon, but it's getting a bit better. It's getting better.
Is it clearing your headspace a bit? You know, having a
it's good to have a.
You know, Jen brought up an interesting thing. Was your wife a little concerned with you going on vacation and like being alone with the kids at home?
Shite. 1 second.
Oh no, she's fine. She's fine. No problems.
Good.
No, she was fine. She's fine. Here we go. Patel Philippe, $7. Arch, can you pull up a Goyard site and help me pick a card case color? P.S. Hoff, I got to head there before I leave the city to grab one.
We can go on Sunday. Me and Patel are hanging out on Sunday. Very excited.
Wow.
There you go.
They have a Goyard in Hong Kong at the Peninsula Hotel, actually. There is a Goyard
I
there.
still can't believe they charge you more money for different colors.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Small leather. Oh, here we go. What is it? Card holder. Card holder he wants.
Is that your audio or am I?
No, it's Archie's going.
Yeah.
Hey, when is Watching Wonders in New York? When is Watching Wonders in New York? What's
Watch Time New York? That's October 18th or 20th. Hold on. Yeah, it's late October. Let me find out. I forget now.
October.
Here, I'll get it for you, Mikey.
Shit. I may just hop a plane and go.
October 20th to 22nd.
20th to 22nd.
You know what, Mike? If you truly do hop a plane, I'm sure we can fundraise some hotel for you, and I'd be more than happy to pick you up from the airport.
I can handle my own expenses. It'd just be a matter of the time management. And I think what's that, October? Yeah, I'm just thinking I might be able to incorporate it into, like, if let's say my hunting trip lands somewhere near there, I could do my hunting trip and then instead of coming home, jump to New York before coming home.
Oh yeah, right from Austin. You could get a direct flight into JFK, no problem.
Yeah, I just gotta wait till my brothers let me know when the trip is and see if things work out. You know, I'm at their mercy.
Yes. See, so what I was talking about with the colors is all these different colors. I don't think you could just walk in. You need clout to get the additional colors. Because I remember when I went into the Goyard store and I was asking about the watch box and I was asking different colors and they were like, slow down, you're not there yet. Like you'd be lucky enough to get the regular standard color.
Hold on there, little youngster.
Yeah, they work just like Ferrari. You gotta go up the steps.
Remember that cartoon where the elevator operator would be like, second floor, and he had that little guy going, "Hey, mister, what's some of this for, mister?" Yeah, remember?
I really like this navy blue, but look at the navy blue.
Yeah,
I reckon that's a gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? What do you reckon?
I love that one and the green.
Oh yeah, the green is so cool. If you're a green really fan,
think of that Rolex, like the Oyster Perpetual.
Yeah, like the box.
That would go perfect because it is that Rolex green.
Is this textured leather where the stamp they smash the pattern into the leather? And then
I think it is real leather, unlike the wax canvas Louis stuff. This is a higher
leather's an
element
amazing
than,
material.
Louis, right, Arch? This is a kind of cut above Louis Vuitton.
Yeah,
It's certainly more exclusive.
Yeah, definitely. But I got to tell you, Goyard stuff. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think of the Goyard? I mean, it is so fucking expensive. You know, this is not cheap.
But all this shit is expensive. I think it's at least exclusive. You're not going to be like every other jerk off with a Gucci wallet, myself included.
Yeah.
Arch, have you still got your old LV wallet?
Who, me?
No, Archie.
Oh.
Arch, have you still got your old LV wallet?
No, that was taken in the Berg. I don't have
They're
it.
fucking that desperate. It was battered, wasn't it?
Oh, it was really battered, yeah. But hey, that's you know what? That's life. What can I do?
You had that years though, didn't you? Did you have that like 15 years or something?
Oh, I got it in 2002, I think. 2003, I think I got that. Yeah, almost 20 years.
Mad, isn't it? I've got the same one.
But hey, it doesn't matter. You know what? You
got your money's worth out of it, yeah. At least you got your money's worth out of it.
Yeah. You know, it's just one of these things.
Yeah.
What can you do? You know, in life, I've kind of moved away. I must admit, I'm really happy I sold those boxes to Dirk and to Fella, because I think that's enough. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. It kind of gets it out of your... It just detaches it, right? Those things are laying around. They're tainted goods at this point. And time to move on.
Yeah, exactly right. It's...
Oh, we're looking at Goyard wallets?
Yeah. Do you like Goyard?
I have a Ferragamo wallet that my dad gave me when I graduated college, so I don't want to upgrade, but if I were, it would be a Goyard wallet. I do the green one, this one as well. Yeah.
I see. Yes.
Yep.
I have an embossed leather Gucci wallet that my wife gave me that until she gets me another one, I can't upgrade.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's like they have these sentimental values, but I do like Goyard a lot.
Me too.
Apparently, they're cheaper in Paris if you buy them there. Apparently,
yeah, a big deal cheaper.
Yeah,
one of my friends is looking at getting the watch case from them, or the watch.
You know, it's so funny that you said that, Hoff, because that was one of the reasons I wanted to jump on here today. I need a watch box. I need a 4, maybe 5-piece watch box. Wanted to get some.
You think you do, but you got to put them in the safe. You shouldn't have them at home anyhow. That's where I went wrong.
Okay, well, I have insurance on everything, but yes, I agree with what you're saying. But I need like a nice watch box for everything.
See, Arch, that's what I love about the new APs. You get a 2-year insurance on them.
Yeah, I got home insurance on it, and then I pay not Hodinkee, but Jewelers Mutual as well. So if I were to lose them, I get a check.
Yeah, I got to do that for the Pepsi.
I've always buy insurance on my watches. I've had them since my no date sub in 2017.
Wow.
Yeah.
My watches are insured by Smith & Wesson.
Exactly. I looked into insuring just one of my watches, and it was more than to insure my car. And so I was like,
it's expensive.
Okay. No, it is, especially if they're once a watch kind of gets above like 20-30 grand, those prices really start skyrocketing.
Yeah. My yearly premium is like $550 or something.
Another super chat.
Here we go. We got a super chat from Patel Philippe, $7. Hoff, when Goyard New York sees the state of my current Goyard card case, they'll think it's been through a steaming Archie Luxury Jamboree dump. Thank you so much.
By the way, Danny, you ever make it stateside?
What's that? Sorry, mate.
Did you ever make it stateside? Do you ever come over to America?
No, mate.
How far are you from London?
About 200 miles or something.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say next time I'm there, I'd love to hang and grab a pint.
Yeah,
But
man.
that's too far.
Could you want?
Now, I got the thing I don't understand is the thing I don't understand is with Goyard, they
Wait,
have
go
the
up, Mark.
8-watch box.
Go up,
That's
Arch.
actually. Sorry.
Oh wait, you are all the way. That one in the middle that's not a watch.
No,
box,
that's
right?
not one. But you see this 8 watts. That's the one Houdinki's got, right?
Yeah.
But the
That
more
buckle
expensive one
annoys
is
me.
actually the 6 box. The 6 box is the one.
Yes.
Okay. That's more expensive, and it doesn't have that stupid belt locking it up, right? So this
That's
one here,
so annoying.
and I actually like this
What does that
standard. I
go
think
for?
Wow.
That's a 6
I
watch.
really
It's
like
about
that.
10,000 US.
No. So it's
At least.
even significantly more expensive than the Louis box.
Well, it's like a mini guitar amp, doesn't it?
I heard someone said to me, JJ, said
kinda.
they've stopped making. So there's 2 colors. Do you go for that color,
I
the
go
black,
black.
or the what's the?
I like the black
interior?
and tan. I like the black and tan.
Chocolate and black or black.
Yeah, I think
don't
the
like
black
yellow
looks
inside.
better.
Yeah.
But you know, these are so expensive.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
and
these
too. Huh.
they do nothing for me. So much money.
You know what? I look at that and I say that's another Rolex.
Exactly. I'd rather
And
get
the
like a
problem
wolf
is-
case.
What's
You
wrong with
shouldn't-
Bosphorus? Those Bosphorus Petra
They're
cases,
nice.
I feel like
They
it's
make-
nice
they
as
make
you
good
need.
ones. Yep.
What's wrong with a Tupperware tub, Arch?
Exactly. What's wrong with that?
If you guys know, my watches are kept in a $99 watch box that my wife got me for Christmas 2 years ago.
That's so funny.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Send me
You
a
got-
link, Hoff. I need to see it.
Were you on that off because you can't wear box, can you? So
Exactly.
No.
this is just my opinion.
Yeah, Royce is the company.
Royce? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I need a good watch box. So, but I don't want to. This is too much for me. Thinking Wolf maybe.
I would
But
say
if there's
Wolf.
any suggestions,
Oh,
I'll
you
take
know,
it.
it's another one. My AD did they did a collab with Crook, KRUK. Those look
Slap
pretty good.
Wizard.
Crick makes
I
some
know.
good stuff.
Yeah, it's KRUK Designs, I believe.
KRUK. Okay.
Crook.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've-
Arch,
I've-
have you ever heard of that brand?
It's kind of like
Yeah,
the baseball
that
player,
answer-
John Crook.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, look up KRUK Designs.
Yeah.
KRUK.
They definitely have a very distinct herringbone pattern that if you don't like, I don't think they do cases, but the watch rolls I seen were really cool. I think I might get one, at least just
That's cool.
because my AD did a collab in an exclusive color with them. That
I like
feel
the houndtooth. They've got the houndtooth.
Yeah, that's what it is. The houndstooth. They're really
Yeah,
sturdy, well made.
Let me just bring that up there. The houndstooth in my country, David Jones. That's it's like our Macy's, our version of Macy's. That's their.
I thought I was a fucking pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean, David Jones.
I thought you said Davy Jones, like the singer. from
Yeah, the
Monkees.
locker.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first.
Yeah.
And they got APs in the hounds. Maybe that's why you've fallen in love with it, Huff. What do you reckon?
Well, no, because they have a mini, like one of those mini pop-ups at my AD. So they have a very nice section of the store with all this stuff. And they have some decent leather goods too. Like card holders and stuff and matching bifold wallets to this. So you could get like the whole
Ooh.
set if you want, like, so
That's
you could get your
cool.
travel roll, you could get a passport case and a card holder that all kind of match.
That's why I like rolls. I'm a big fan of the watch roll because you just pick it up and you
Me
leave.
too.
You know what I mean? In emergency, we had earthquakes here there was a hurricane recently in Los Angeles, and there were a little bit of earthquakes. I got like a go bag ready. I put my watch roll in there. I put a jacket, my wallet, my keys. If it went on, I was ready to go out the door.
Yeah, you guys
that's a
don't
good
normally
idea.
get hurricanes, do you?
What's up?
You don't normally get hurricanes out that way, do you?
Oh, never. This was, I think, 1 in 10 years
like the
we
green.
got.
So this is what is this? This is fabric. It has to be fabric, isn't it? Italian fabric.
Looks
But
like tweed,
it's
isn't it?
is leather and suede. It's like it's really premium.
Is it Alcantara?
Scroll down.
Not
You see
Pantera, Mike.
you see that checkerboard card holder? I love that.
Oh, the checker one. This one here.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. It looks really dope. It reminds me of Spicoli's Vans.
Reminds me of Vans.
Remember Fast Times at Ridgemount High?
Yes.
Yes. One of my favorite movies ever.
Totally, man.
Fast Times at Ridgemount High.
What's the name of the girl from the movie? The one in the red bikini that gets out of the pool?
Oh,
just some of the nicest titties ever to walk this earth.
I like the titties, man.
And you know what's so funny? You know the guy, I think, what was his name? Ramon or something? The one that gets her pregnant?
Oh, yeah.
My magic fingers.
So that guy, when he's in the kitchen and he's drinking and he's like, hey, that's some good iced tea, or like nice iced tea, whatever he said, he actually opened up a diner in LA and he had a special trademark iced tea that he brewed that was called pretty good iced tea.
I was just going to say it's called that. Damn good iced tea.
Super chat. Let's have a look at this here.
Come on, guys.
We've got a super chat, Sam Davidson, £5. It's funny because the expensive wallets really don't hold more than 8 or 9 hundreds in 20s.
It is. One of my friends brought this up, and I agree with Sam here. It is funny. The more expensive the wallet, the less cash it holds.
Yeah.
That's because you spent all cash on wallet, so you haven't got
They weren't carrying around $100 bills.
Yeah.
Or they just expect you to be filled with credit cards.
And
Archie.
we got Patel right here, Arch.
Patel Philippe, $7. Archie, who's likely to fall asleep in the champagne room and be charged for 20 dances at the Watch Time New York after party? Dirk, Tan, Lolex, Bondage, or all of the above?
I do like
Bondage
champagne.
can fall asleep for a weekend and still afford it.
I feel like that's definitely a Dirk move.
Definitely a Dirk move. I could
He's
stay
so
on my feet.
cool. Dirk is a cool guy.
I can't wait
He's
to
very-
meet Dirk.
Yeah, he's such a fun guy to meet.
Archie,
He's very cool. Yes, sir.
I can see your future, mate. I know what's going to happen.
What's that?
You're going to go down to the Explorer 2 and the Bluesy, and then you're going to come up the show and you're going to say, fuck, what do I fucking do? And you're going to end up with one watch, but you're going to take 2 months deciding which one. And you're going to ask the same question, and people are going to vote which one you choose, and you're still going to ask the same question. Am I correct?
Hey, could be.
I think it will be.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think you're at that sort of point now where you just end up with one watch and you just wear shit out of it because you've owned them all.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I got to tell you, I've moved away from watch boxes. It's a tricky thing, Huff. It's a tricky thing. I don't know. I heard the LV stopped making those boxes. Is that true or not? Have you heard that?
I can ask one of my neighbors. She manages the LV boutique by me.
Why did you move away from watch boxes, Arch? Well, what's the
Well,
the
what do
purpose?
you
What's
think?
the point?
Because he kept them in his house in that robbery.
Yeah, but I mean,
in the bank safe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's why you mentioned it, Arch. Sorry, I'm a few steps behind.
Yeah, no, that's okay, man. That's okay. No, nothing taken badly there.
Yeah.
Gotta start with the meat and then get the gravy.
There you go. There you go, Mike.
Well said, Mike.
I do like rolls, though. I know.
Yeah.
We're just, but I love
Just
a good
not the
watch
LV roll. I think they make a terrible roll.
Exactly, because they look so great, and they just need some engineering. Like I personally like the sliding pillows. Those are my favorite. If they just had that in that roll, it'd be perfect. It'd be perfect.
Yeah, and the other problem with the LV ones, let me tell you a few problems now that I'm out of the scene. Okay. Those fucking LV boxes, it's one size fits all. Like if you've got bigger links,
right?
They don't
like
fit.
me and you. We're screwed. Our watches are bouncing around. Right?
You know what I mean?
You got a 44 millimeter Panerai. It ain't fitting in the box.
Not with an 8-inch wrist.
You know what I mean? Exactly. So it's one size fits all, which is really shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go. I don't know
You know
anymore.
what? JJ might be right. It is off the site. I do not see them.
I think I'm going to do watch roll. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to
The
find
funny
something.
thing is, right, if you actually go to different, in the Louis Vuitton site, if you go to different locations, they have different stock available. So for the American market, they may have not have it anymore, but they it may be available in different markets.
I would so much rather have a Christopher backpack than a watch roll for that price, the watch case. I always wanted a Christopher backpack.
What's a Christopher backpack?
That's their big Louis Vuitton backpack.
Ah, okay. I've never liked those for some reason. You see them a lot in LA. I don't know why. That's just not my thing.
Well, there's so many different types. I like the one that's all black leather and it doesn't have the monogram or anything on them because those just say "rob me" in New York.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Maybe it's just the backpacks in general. I'm not like a big backpack person.
Toyota Mo, the man who always speaks the truth.
Toyota Mo, $5. Arch, stop lying to everyone and yourself. Tell the punters the truth. That LV watch box is fucking amazing.
But he has a smaller wrist, so his watches probably fit perfect on those pillows.
The funny thing is, I just want to show you something. I just had a look at
that box, doesn't it? Isn't it made of wood? Because every time I've seen one, they're sturdy as hell.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you a secret.
Maybe a real wood.
Tell us,
I'm going
Arch.
to tell you
us
a
a secret.
Okay, so in Hong Kong, it's still available. So different markets around the world, they change the product lineup. Okay, so it is available in Hong Kong still. The fascinating thing is, they actually use cardboard when they create these watch boxes. Because I had one that was pulled apart, right? They actually glued cardboard to the side of the box.
Oh, you know what? I see one available right now in the U.S. Monogram like you had with a red interior. $7,400.
Just make sure it's not Dirk. Just make sure it's not Dirk selling my one. It's got big saw marks.
No, this is on the LV site. This is direct from Louis Vuitton. If you search the Montrez 8 on the website, it'll come up.
No worries.
Hey guys, I gotta drop off.
Hey man, thank you so much for coming on. It was a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you for having me on, Archie, and it's always a pleasure.
The black one works as well.
Huff, you and I, we're gonna need to trade information. I'd love to talk to you sometime on the phone or something.
Absolutely. I'll email you my phone number.
Okay, yeah, you've got my email.
Yep.
Mikey, are you off to go pop a wheelie on Ducati?
Yeah, no, I gotta take care of my mom. So.
Hey, that's okay, man. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, you bet. It's my pleasure. It's my honor. Have a good night.
See you later, Mike.
No problem.
I should be. I gotta finish packing. I'm officially gonna be done with my move after this weekend, but I'm feeling lazy right now.
Oh yeah, someone brought up an amazing thing. Did you know Cars and Chrono got a custom box made for his entire watch collection, and it is fucking amazing.
What brand is that?
No, Louis Vuitton. He designed it through their custom shop.
Yeah, he did it. He did it at the one in Beverly Hills. Cars is one of those guys where
2 years. To get made.
Cars is one of those guys where you don't know what his full collection looks like.
Oh, he told me point blank. He told me point blank that he's only shown the public the tip of the iceberg. That most of his really, like truly premium pieces have not been shared with the public.
All I know is his first piece was a sea dweller. That's all I know.
A deep sea. Yes,
deep sea.
That was gifted to him by his wife.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
What a great watch. If I had the wrist for it, I would for sure have a deep sea.
Here we go. Patel Philly, $14. Hoff, don't skip out on Sunday. I got a card case with your name on it too. If you come with me.
Oh,
if they sell us two, we can put your name on the account to build the profile.
That's very generous of you, Tan. We don't necessarily have to do that, but I would be more than honored, and I will go with you regardless.
I got to tell you, I'm actually starting to buck against LV a bit there. I was very disappointed they couldn't fix the gray box. I don't know why they couldn't do that.
I do think that is bullshit that they won't repair these things. I mean, when you drop this amount of money on them, that should be a lifetime thing. Now, I do understand you were in an extreme situation, but remember the one you bought that was painted? Like, you can't tell me they can't refinish that.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't understand why. And they wouldn't sell the cushions either.
Right. Like, that's just bullshit. If you're paying for this, like, customer
and you know what pissed me off, Huff? They ring me up when they say they can't do anything. They say, oh, we would like to make an appointment to discuss options with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, what options are there? You've just told me you can't do anything. Therefore, what exactly are you going to discuss with me? What options are there?
A new one.
Yeah, well, we're going to design. I said, well, I don't need you to give me a ring to schedule in. If I wanted to buy a new one, I'd do it myself.
Right. It's when your boss says, hey, can you come in the office today to fire you instead of just doing it over the phone? And you got to go in there and make the commute, go there, see all the fellow employees, and then do the walk of shame out of there.
Yeah, exactly. The walk
I
of
know
shame.
someone who, one of the people who used to own or run our company really hated this one executive, and he made him fly cross country, right, to meet for an emergency meeting, and actually was there waiting at the gate when he got off the plane with HR and everything, and literally fired him in the airport and just wanted to be a dick to make him take that ride.
Fuck, that's nasty, but isn't it? Was the guy
You could sue for that.
The level these guys are at,
probably not. Yeah,
but it's just blood vendettas,
Damn.
Why did they get so angry like that? What did he do wrong?
It's a pissing match. He didn't kiss the ring.
He didn't kiss the ring.
Yeah,
they didn't kiss the ring.
In music, when someone's like running the company, especially at the labels, and someone new takes over, it's basically like Game of Thrones when they make everyone eunuchs. They come in with their own squad, and anyone that's left over, they kind of want to take all your power away and make you feel worthless, so that you kind of get beaten into submission, and then slowly you could potentially mold into one of their people.
Oh, I see. But see, Huff, you're so nice. How could anyone say anything bad about you? You're just such...
Well, I know how to play the game. I know when to stay away. You know what I mean? There's certain people you don't want to fly too close to the sun with.
Yeah. Can I ask you something? Like, having a high-level job like that, do you ever just think, this is all bullshit? This is just petty crap? Do you ever feel like that?
Listen, I have a wife who works in healthcare, and what I consider very serious work. So sometimes when I'm sitting there, like, freaking out over like a TikTok edit or something, not getting the engagement I thought, or getting into an argument with the manager over something innocuous, and she comes home telling a story how someone's life was saved, or all this, she was able to really help someone who was having a ton of insurance problems and didn't know how to approach like the healthcare system, and it just feels so much more meaningful.
Yeah,
so
that's exactly.
I feel that all the time, and there's a common phrase that people use in my industry is, listen, we're not curing cancer.
Yeah.
Calm down.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, Huff. It's
Oh, we got another Tan.
We got another Tan super chat. Thank you so much. There, he's a great guy. Tanzil Patel
I cannot wait to meet him in person.
$7. JJ Higgy battle rap, please, from Mookie Brand in StreamYard.
Okay, so we got Mookie. I think it's at the bottom.
I'm ordering a watch roll right now.
Let's see.
I genuinely tried to do JJ a favor, pulling your ass.
Oh wait, no, it's not that one. Hold on. Haven't got a chance to go through these and get familiar with the titling.
I love you, Arch. You know this, right?
Yeah.
You know this. I love you, Arch.
You're a good guy, man. That's what I don't care who the fuck stream you're on or what. I just like you, man. I'm you know, you're just a cool guy.
You're a cool guy, Arch. I love you. What do you think about Mirage watch rolls? Garbage?
I like them.
Man, I love your 4-piece, man. Don't fucking buy any more. Fuck. I am so
and you get a 5-piece watch roll. You can get the watch rolls with 4 pieces.
This Mirage does one that's pretty cool.
If I were you, I honestly reckon your watch collecting days are over. You got fucking 4.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
The only thing I would buy is possibly.
Yeah.
I'd possibly buy a cheap watch. That's the only thing I'd do is possibly buy something cheap.
That's what the Speedy's for, Arch.
No, like a Mido. Like I actually saw Timely. He had this retro reissue 50s Mido. And I know Mido's a crap brand, but it just looked kind of cool. So if I were you, I would just play the cool sort of man, you got all your bases are covered.
Done.
You need
I'm
nothing
ready to
more.
go. I can walk off into the sunset finally. I can leave this crazy industry behind.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yes, tell me.
I think I have one more Rolex in me, and then I'm done too.
Really? Which one?
Yeah. Sky Dweller.
We all say just one more, and then it never stops. When we buy that one more, we're looking at the next one.
I'm realistically only going to go on the list for one more watch from my ADs, and that's going to be a Panda, which won't happen for a while. So,
hey Mookie, if you're out there, can you hop on just the place? I can't find this in the.
I think they said that was the one that you brought up, if I read it correct.
I'm going to do this.
That?
I'm going to do this.
Yeah, we love that one. That's the Higgy battle. Yeah, that's the Higgy one. That's when JJ was triggered.
I genuinely tried to do JJ a favor, pulling your ass out 1 week before a certain event. This is so obvious what you're doing.
This is why nobody likes you.
Pulling your ass out. This is all part of the script.
You always got to be the guy with the last word.
You're the big cool guy. Your ass out.
Because you're a baby. You're not that smart.
ASMR fucking watch talk. Be my fucking guest.
I tried to do you a favor. I attacked you.
You couldn't just let it fucking go, right? You gotta just keep pushing. Gotta push it.
See, you just want to push it because you're a baby. And you made a channel with them trying to troll me.
Your ass out.
That's how much you took it to heart.
Ooh, big boy.
You're not that smart.
What are you talking about?
Tommy probably knows.
You're not exactly known for smooth transactions and making friends, are you?
Your ass out. You triggered so hard. Ass out. It's so funny.
Tommy probably knows.
Let's suck OC's cock.
Go ahead. You gotta jump from side to side.
Does it hurt?
We got 40 subscribers.
I'm gonna ask Higgins something, and I want him to answer honestly. Can you do that, Higgins?
Look, you're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna reply or not.
You fuck me, you moron. What are you?
That is just another lie.
Yeah, I know. Don't tell anyone but Germans. Real favor.
What are you talking about? This is so obvious what you're doing.
Stop coming on all the channels promoting your little bullshit. Nobody cares. You could go make fun of my watch, which is one of the hottest watches out, but you can make fun of it. Okay. No, I'm not a little child. You're the little child who keeps bringing it up.
You're triggered. You're triggered so hard. It's so funny.
You want to be a dick? Now we'll play hard.
You're the big cool guy.
ASMR fucking watch talk. Be my fucking guest. He's now banned from every channel or I'm out. Now you want to see Diva? Go suck OC's cock.
Wow. I love that.
That is a banger. That is
so funny.
Yeah.
You're so
You're the big
triggered.
cool guy.
You're
the big cool guy, JJ.
ASMR fucking watch talk.
And we got Neo
That's the money
$2. I was
guy.
going to send 500, but then you said my dough.
Yeah, no.
Look, Lolex, can I tell you this? I got to tell you something. Don't fucking tell anyone this, okay, man?
Okay, it's just
I
us.
got 4 watches myself.
Okay.
You know what? I fucking feel complete, man.
We're so done. You don't need 4 is too many. 4
Like
is
I had 6.
more than I need.
I had 6. I had the Patek and I had the Daytona. Nothing against the Daytona, but I had to keep them in the bank safe because they're high. Just get. You know what? I even think you could always get rid of your black Daytona if you were pushed.
Never, ever.
No,
Sorry,
that's
guys,
okay.
had a little issue there.
Never, ever.
Hey,
Black
man,
Daytona's
how you going?
white.
I was just saying that I think Lolex's collection is just perfect. He's just got everything. 4 pieces. I'm really think less is more.
Yeah.
In this world.
I appreciate
I think
it.
Black Daytona's better than the Panda one, hands down.
I'm not saying it's better, but I would say it's on par with the Panda. For anybody that thinks the Panda is like way better than the Black Dial, you need to see it in person. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
The thing that makes the Black Dial, I think I like it, is that it's not the Panda, because the Panda is the hype one. You know, some people
look at me.
And it has the Le Mans heritage, Arch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love that's why I say the Daytona's never leaving. Like if I was that hard up for money, I would sell the GMT before. There's no question.
Okay.
Oh,
fair point.
Patel Philippe.
Tell Philippe $7. Lolex, how many large BBW strippers am I going to send bondage's way?
Oh my god, a gaggle. We're gonna send a
Gaggle.
mob
A
of
baker's
massive
dozen.
strippers. A baker's dozen. Yes.
And we got Neo at $10.
Nito, Freedom Alliance forever. Thank you.
5 ever.
Did you call him Nito?
Neo.
As in
Neo.
Nito.
Nito.
Neo.
Nito. All right.
It was actually, I was reading his previous super chat there. Freedom Alliance forever. Guys, it's been a fantastic show today. This is, I've only got tomorrow and Monday left in Honkers. Well, that's if I can get out of here. That's if I can get
And
out.
Arch, just a heads up, I'm not going to be able to make it tomorrow. I have some family commitments.
Hey, no worries. No problems.
I think I could pop on tomorrow. I should be. I'm going to be working all weekend.
It's okay, man. It's
Well,
okay.
having you on is awesome. You keep
thank you,
Archie
thank you.
focused. He was all over the place yesterday, and I totally give you the credit with keeping him focused today.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
I
It's
just
great
love that
to be back.
small 4-piece. I love the small 4-piece.
Thank you,
Look
Arch.
at this.
Thank
The
you.
fanfare is coming out for
Mad
Lolex.
man, $20. Lolex is the best. Love you, Arch. You know this. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I needed the love
Man.
today. I was feeling it from the Tim Wright Army earlier
No,
today.
Come on.
Yeah.
You know you're home with us.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah,
guys.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Even to all the guys on that side, I said, "Listen, at the end of the day, like this is just where I feel the camaraderie. This is where I have fun. These are the personalities that I just align with."
Yeah, that's true. It's a little more welcoming here. I feel like a lot of judgment over there. I've noticed.
And Z-Man's holding a meet and greet in front of Go Yard on Sunday, so hopefully we will get to see him as well.
Good on you. Good on you.
Van
Goya.
Lux. Go on.
And we could admire each other's Gucci wallets, Z-Man.
Do you tell me this, Huff? Do you really want to get a Goyard thing? I love that 6. How many watches have you got now? Huff, you got about 10, haven't you?
Yeah, but not that I would put in there.
Okay.
Right?
It's only the premium.
We got 2 APs, 2 Rolex, my Cartier. I feel like I could put in there, and my Omega Seamaster.
Is that a Pasha? The Cartier?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
nice. Okay,
I'm a
I put
Pasha
in there.
man when it
I
comes
would
to
put it-
Cartier.
That's the God damn it! How am I forgetting his name? Sopranos. Who had that?
Oh, Christopher Maltasante.
Chrissy. That's the Chrissy watch,
he had
right?
the TikTok one in gold.
Yes. Is that the one you have? The Pasha or the newer one?
No. I have here, I'll show you. Let me get my shitty watch box out.
He had the the shitty watch box. I have my watch roll all picked out. I'm gonna get it hopefully this week. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Or it's that. Tell me that doesn't scream early 2000s.
Yeah.
I love it. 90s.
And it's got the rubber encased. It's a steel bracelet with rubber on top. Invisible clasp.
You said it wore well. You've worn that a lot. You said you wore it a lot.
I mean, I wore that every day for about almost 10 years.
And we got Toyota Mo Medium Legend, $2, 100% half. And we've got Sirocco Sales, $2. All hail the Archie verse. There we go, guys. Guys, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming on. I love yous all. I'll be back tomorrow. And we will see you later, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Much appreciated.
See you all later.